few days before All in Texas. Wait, for the it's Patrick. Patrick watching his first Dynamite show in 2 years.
All right.
EEO. Yo, somebody's
Oh,
turn this shit down.
not me. I don't have my.
Bobby's about to get us cancelled. Mute his ass. Hey, muted. Fuck is this thing? Yo.
All right, come on.
Got him a little box on the side. Damn. Patrick, you ready for the CEO? Well, nothing much to talk about here. It's promoting it. CEO. It's okay, she fucked up.
Can you hear me?
Now we can.
Huh? Jesus Christ. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes.
Why the fuck you look like that?
Why this bitch just say
Who?
eat shit?
You. You look
I
like
don't
you're
know. I
you you look like you're mad that somebody's making you watch
Oh,
Dynamite.
he has to watch AEW. We could discuss on other things, but
I know. I have to watch Dynamite for the first time in like 6 years.
That was horrible.
She said, "Eat shit, bitch."
That was horrible.
Yeah.
Could be worse. Could be a Bailey promo. Ding
Bailey
dong.
said bitch on Monday, and
Boy,
what the what the hell are we doing there, Tony?
I don't have much hopes for this show because usually their go home show are fucking terrible.
Well, yeah, just like most of their shows,
I think they've had
unless
one
they have
good
like
go.
sick.
They've had one good go home show. That's when Adam Page set Swear's house on fire.
I know.
It made it arson.
Yep, and now we have John Moxley doing one of his stupid long ass promos that are completely void of
Jesus,
anything.
what the
In Bobby's backyard.
Jesus Christ.
Bobby's gonna be at all in chanting CEO, CEO. He bought a backstage pass so he could try to get Duffy a job there.
Who went to Sasha Banks' debut in AEW?
I went there to see the Beast Mortos.
You didn't go there to see the
Who
beast.
apparently Mercedes is boning.
Actually, no. Real correction, we went there to see Gates of Agony.
You see no damn Gates of Agony.
The real draw. Gates of Agony.
No,
Are
the
you
Outrunners.
The
you're
Outriders seem like a team you'd like, Patrick.
Oh, I love the Outrunners. They're great. The little bit I've seen of them, they're like Rick Boogs if he cloned
Talent.
himself.
Well, not talent, it's being the ability to stay healthy.
Duffy's ordering I mean Brandon's ordering all in.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Ordering. Let's go with that. Now we're all ready for the real main event on Saturday. Goldberg's retirement match. 30-minute Iron Man with Goldberg with Gunther.
That's about the best
Is there
the
really an
Iron-
Iron
best match of the weekend.
Is there really an Iron Man match?
No.
No.
Oh
No.
dear
No.
That
God.
shit's not gonna last. That shit's not gonna last.
It'd be
30
like a
minutes.
5 it'd be like a
God,
5 minute
5
Iron Man
minutes
match.
in. Dude, it wouldn't be a retirement match anymore. It'd be a funeral.
Gunther's gonna choke him out, and I can't wait.
That motherfucking
Well,
shit is not gonna last longer than
and
8 minutes. I go 8 minutes
no,
max.
the post match brawl between Gage and Gunther is gonna last longer.
That 8 minutes includes Goldberg's 4 minute entrance.
When he busts his head open on the door.
Hell yeah.
And then the 10 minute post concussion syndrome.
No, what's gonna happen? Goldberg's gonna hit a spear out of nowhere to kick off the match. He may hit that fucking
Jackhammer.
his finisher, jackknife. Gunther will pick it up
Jackhammer.
too, and then Gunther will just beat the shit out of him for the next like 3 minutes.
And then Gunther will win clean. He'll go out in front of Gage. Gage will get involved. Goldberg spears him again. They go home happy.
No, he wants to go home happy. Give Goldberg the title.
Can we talk about how Triple H has done a shit show of a job promoting Evolution? Like that's
Oh,
like
Well,
the
they did a.
This is gonna be the
That's
last
like-
evolution ever.
this is like the forgotten
my
pay-per-view
God.
of the weekend.
It's literally a bunch of thrown together matches. Io versus Rhea
and
makes
then
no sense.
Nikki, yeah.
Tiffany and Trish has like no build.
No build
The only match
whatsoever.
there's only two matches of the build on the show.
But
It's the
didn't
Intercontinental
Tiffy
title
and
match.
but they
There's no
didn't do
build for it.
anything after Tiffy and Trish teamed up in Toronto.
Sadly, the best match has probably been booked the best. It's probably I never thought I'd say this. Becky versus Bailey versus fucking Lyra.
Well, yeah,
It's
because
that
that's the only
match
one that
and
actually has a
Jade
story.
versus Naomi. Jade Naomi. Sorry, Naomi.
Naomi.
She fucking attacked her out of nowhere after weeks of not even doing shit with her.
It's like Solo loses for 6 months straight and then wins the United States Championship.
Jesus, like what the like he's horrible. I'm convinced now.
Well, that's
Oh,
the
just wait for
contractual
Art.
make. That's the make good with Rikishi.
It's okay.
Jay drops the title.
We're in a lose-lose situation on Friday between Aleister Black versus Archer.
This is probably the end for our truth
Ron
because he's gonna fade into the obscurity that he would have if he worded his freaking departure post better.
I was working Monday. What's this shit about Paul Heyman being the Oracle?
That's the name of the group, I think.
Which
It's
is
gonna be called the
garbage.
Oracle.
And they're already teasing dissension between Seth Rollins and fucking Braun Breaker.
Which they shouldn't. That should be
Way too soon.
That should be maybe this time next year.
No. Survivor Series this year at best is when you start teasing it.
And then build it for then you build it for Mania, but then
Yep. Batista Triple H style.
I don't care. I don't want to see that shit either because all he's gonna do is throw. His booking is so shit, and I didn't see it. I didn't see it until recently. Triple H's booking is shit. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
it's
El Grande Americano.
It's the same
now German.
thing that
Shut up.
it's the same thing that Tony Khan. It's the same thing Tony Khan faced after 3 years. What worked for him the first couple years?
But Triple H hasn't even been 3
Yeah.
years yet.
We're creeping up on it. We're about 2 weeks away from it.
Yeah, but you can make the argument Triple H's downhill started when Jey Uso won the Rumble.
Terry, you know what? Because of that post earlier, I will have fun watching AEW. I'm not going to say anything because I know how you feel about tribalism.
But WWE's better.
No, the fuck is not. They're both in the shitter. You don't
No,
even.
I'm an
Bro, be honest. Do you
I'm an
care
NWA guy.
Be honest. Do you care about fucking Bailey right now?
I don't really care about most things in wrestling.
So you could tell, like you used to be passionate about Bailey. You don't even give a fuck.
I actually wore a
Yeah,
Bailey shirt to the gym today.
Oh my god! You really wore "I'm a Hugger" shirt to the gym?
No, it was the yellow one of the yellow Bailey shirts that I bought like years ago.
Somebody said it. Some Bubble Ray Dudley actually said something that would make sense. WWE is like that fast food chain that you fucking go to. It's no longer delicious, but you're loyal to them because you're used to the taste.
Yeah, no, it was like that towards the end of the Vince years.
Yeah, but Vince didn't book no shit like this.
He poured fucking dog food on his top star.
He's about to bury Gunther because he beat Mr. USA
But-
R-Truth.
So there's two things that I miss from the Vince McMahon era. Number one, they had 7 matches. No, they had They had 7 matches. They had 7 matches on the card. And then why the
Yep.
fuck? And then why are
Well,
they booking?
Evolution has 7 matches.
That's because it's a woman's pay per view, and he's trying to get everybody on the card. That's the only
And
reason.
and like 21, and like 21 people are going to be at the show because they're all at
They really-
Beyonce.
Originally, Evolution was supposed to be last weekend
Is
in
that
Connecticut.
is that the same night in the same town? The
Yeah.
Beyonce concert?
Yeah,
across
it's
the street.
literally
Right
across the street.
Oh my gosh! Are you fucking?
No,
Beyonce's doing a 2-nighter in Atlanta this weekend. The
Yeah,
only
it
reason
was,
Saturday main event's gonna sell it is because of Goldberg.
yeah, like Evolution was supposed to be at the Mohegan Sun this year, at up until
July
what
5th.
2 months ago. Yeah,
Dude,
and I
That would
probably
have sold out. They would have sold out if
Oh,
they did Mohegan Sun.
yeah, because that's only what 10,000 seater at best.
Yeah, they're already starting to send fans from the upper deck down.
did you see that
That-
post I posted?
Yeah,
Which one?
it's the one about the
The one
deck,
about
upper deck being.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
And then Michael Cole on Sunday is going to go from a sold out Phillips Arena.
This is sad. It's gonna be the last Evolution show ever. And the
It
first
does-
one was actually a really good, probably the event of
No,
the year
it-
that year.
we complained about the first Evolution because we were like, well,
I
what
loved
the?
the first Evolution.
Well,
But
the
most
first
people-
Evolution was
My
Well, I'll
only
be
legitimate
damned.
complaint about the first Evolution was Ronda versus Nikki Bella shouldn't have main evented.
no, but it was also the make good from the Saudi, from the first Saudi show, because people were
That's
all
fine.
pissed.
But the thing
People-
about
Yeah, go ahead.
it is that Jesus, there's no build to this fucking card.
Well,
There's no
it's
build anyway.
it's a
NXT,
TK,
There's one match that has a build.
and the thing
Ricky
that
Starks,
sucks.
Ethan Page.
And then you got the Battle Royal to go to the Clash in Paris. So they're totally
That
jumping over SummerSlam.
He
I
fucking
got yelled at for that one.
he fucking just sucks at booking. EO, what the fuck?
No,
She
no,
has
it's-
a-
EO's losing.
to
Something.
be,
I hope
to be
that-
fair, it's probably TKO trying to push all these events on him. So he's kind of like bottlenecked where he has to build
think
Saudi
so.
Mania. Then he has to go to Saturday night's main event, Evolution, SummerSlam, Clash in Paris. Then they're going to fucking Perth.
I don't think so on that end
I don't think so.
But
because usually they leave the head of TKO and stuff. They usually leave the UFC events alone. I doubt they're dipping into the WWE one because I don't even think they know what AEW is.
no,
I think this is
no,
mainly Nick Khan and Triple H.
no, I'm not talking about like the creative part. I'm talking about simply just booking so many
Yeah,
shows
That's Nick
back
Khan.
to back to back to back.
That's Nick Khan.
Yeah, which is the issue. It's the fact that
But he was
they have to
already
go
there.
for. Yeah, but then
He's been
but then TKO shows up. Now they're doing what 3 pay-per-views in a span of 6 weeks, or maybe even 4.
To be fair, I don't count Saturday Night Main Events. PLE.
No, I'm not
That
talking about
NXT
Saturday nights. I'm
They
talking
book-
about
They book it like one.
I don't go that far. It's a glorified house show.
they book it to where Joe Schmo comes off the street and will watch it. Like someone who's looking for Dateline accidentally stumbled upon Goldberg, and here they are.
Goldberg.
It's just piss poor right now. It is so piss poor.
Yeah, it's because they have too many. There's too many chefs in the kitchen because you have to satisfy Netflix, you have to satisfy NBC with Saturday night's main event. You have to do your pay-per-views like normal. There's just way
Saturday
too
Night
much
events usually like every 3 to 4 months.
But they had one 6 weeks ago. Well, Memorial Day weekend. Or whenever AEW has a pay-per-view.
Literally, that's probably what every Saturday main event's going to be from here on out.
Yeah.
Get ready. The next Saturday main event will be the night of All Out, which will be in September.
How do you
And then
know?
Calling it.
and then you'll have another one that's the night of Full Gear or Wrestle Dream.
Wrestle Dream's too close. Wrestle Dream's usually early October.
Okay, so then World's End. Or whatever or
No, because
Revolution.
the Saturday night main event for that month for World's End is Cena's retirement match.
Yeah, and they're gonna farm that out to like Peoria, Illinois, just because they'll pay him $1 million.
I'm still not convinced that match is going to be in Boston.
I doubt it.
I wouldn't either.
We'll find out next month because SmackDown's coming to Boston. So if it's not announced by that event, it's not going to be in Boston.
I wouldn't waste my money in a shithole like that.
You already are.
Ha! When we go to Situate. No, wait.
Situate.
It's Situate.
No,
Situate?
how did you legit think that town was pronounced?
No, how did you think it was pronounced?
I thought it was Skituate. Like,
It's
what
really-
the fuck?
Like,
I looked at it. I said, this motherfucker has the nerve to crack on Duffy.
I can't because Duffy's sitting there be like, I'm going live from Wuku, Wisconsin.
Shut up.
What does Texas have? Waxahachie?
I think. Oh no, I gave one. I think it was What the fuck did I tell him? It's a very stupid name.
Sheboygan.
I sent it yesterday when he was trying to bring up Situate.
Oh, I got it.
There you go. It's Cut and Shoot, Texas.
Cut and shoot. Whatever. So where are we? So Dynamite, what do we have? Brody King.
Random tag match.
And what the hell? Mark Briscoe and MJF talkie talk. What the fuck?
Kosher pickle.
And then KJ versus what? Megan Bain and some other chick.
925 Live.
Let's go, Kyle.
Gotta love it.
Kyle sucks.
Kyle Fletcher's winning the TNT.
This is Kyle. Thank God.
He's beating Adam
How-
Cole.
What do you mean, thank God? You ain't even seen you don't even watch AEW.
I watched it. To be honest, I watched the beginning of Collision last week with Adam Cole, baby.
That's because you fucking fell
And
asleep.
he looks.
That's because you fell asleep after eating like fucking.
Robbie, just imagine this casino gauntlet match, okay? Patrick's sitting there watching the show. We're following along. And then out of nowhere, Eddie Kingston comes out.
I just canceled my internet. I'm done.
Patrick
Fuck this
starts
shit.
shedding tears. Like he did the night Chris Benoit won the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yep.
He cried during the tribute.
He was still crying after the news was rolling in around 10 o'clock.
Actually, to be fair, I did cry when at like 11 o'clock when I actually found out about it.
I didn't find out he actually did what he did till like 8 years later.
No, I found out.
I found out when they announced it. Like, oops, that was a bad move.
So
I probably should have put like one and one together when my mother, who didn't want me watching ECW at that time, 'cause she thought it was like the old school ECW, was like, sure, you can watch it, see if they bring him up. I should have realized then.
And you
Something
did.
happened.
And then when you got the Mr. McMahon monologue of, as of today, we won't mention Mr. Benoit.
Still never put 2 and 2 together.
No, I turned on Raw at like 10:45 that night, and they were showing the Mania Triple Threat, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was the night kayfabe died for me.
So then I watched it, and I'm like, and then I saw the graphic, Chris Benoit 67 to 2007. I'm like, oh, okay. That ruined my night.
That's supposed to be Vince McMahon's funeral because he
So-
blew himself up.
Fucking ruined this storyline.
It ruined Mr.
Oh,
Kennedy's career. Kennedy.
Randy Orton ended his career.
And it all became that Hornswoggle was his son.
That was great.
Dear God, that sucked.
That was fucking amazing. JBL at WrestleMania fucking trash can in his fucking head.
Mr. McMahon spanking him in a steel cage match.
And booking Hornswoggle Khali for Survivor Series.
Man, that little bastard got a lot of mileage.
He was the final cruiserweight champion before the revival. He had multiple Rumble eliminations. He had a feud with the Great Khali.
He's a member of DX.
He was in the first and only WLC match.
Which was a fucking fantastic match.
He's racist according to one of our friends.
And his son's like 5 feet taller than him.
His father, Finley's only like 4 years older than him.
No, Finley's fucking old. He's like,
Finley, I'm pretty sure it's like in his 50s.
I want to say late 50s.
Hornswoggle's in his like
He's
mid-40s.
turning 40s. He's turning 40 this year.
Yeah, so it's probably like what, 10, 15 year difference.
So Hornswoggle's turned 39 this year.
Jesus.
Well, he got signed at 20.
Did you hear that story?
Finley's 67.
Jesus.
The fuck are you talking about, dude? Finley was in WCW wrestling when I was fucking 12.
I thought Finley was like 50.
No.
Like
No.
55.
No, he was born in 58.
Dude, Finley was 40 wrestling in WCW. What the fuck are you even talking about?
He had his first match in 1974.
I thought White just cracked.
No, dude, did you not know he was in WCW?
No, I knew he was. He had the long hair and shit.
Yeah, dude, I was watching Fit Philly in WCW. Imagine when he showed up. Hell, I was watching William Regal when he wrestled in WCW.
Lord Steven
When
Regal.
I was watching Finley in WWE, when I like randomly started watching, all he did was just beat the shit out of Lashley.
Hell, I'm so fucking old. I remember Goldberg's first match and when he kicked out of the fucking moonsault.
Hugh Morris.
Yeah, I don't know why I remembered it, but I was like, "What the fuck?" He just kicked out of his moonsault.
I remember watching Kane smack Vader with a wrench back in like 98.
Remember
Those were
watching all the alleged next Goldberg debuts. We had Ryback, Mason Ryan, Ezekiel Jackson.
Skip Sheffield. Oh, that was right back.
What the fuck you're a young punk. You're a young punk. You're a Gen Z.
Did you not like Ezekiel Jackson?
No, I didn't.
Come on, he beat Chris.
Song.
He's the last.
For the record,
he's the
for
last
the-
ECW champion. Ezekiel
for the
Jackson.
record, ain't no damn last season. For the record, I didn't like Hornswoggle either.
I don't know. It was all right.
He's anti-midget.
I liked Khali until they turned him into a dancer.
Hell no, that shit was funny as fuck. And
having him and Natalia as a team.
I ain't even gonna lie. When Khali debuted, I felt legit scared for Rey Mysterio.
Well,
I'm
that
like,
shit
holy
scared the
fuck!
shit out of me.
I thought he
Dude.
was legit like 8 foot tall.
I was
With the way that the way they did the camera work.
Dude, I was 20 and this dude was fucking choking the shit out of Rey Mysterio. I said, "Dear God."
I thought he was gonna
Oh,
pop
that
the
shit gave me
Undertaker's
nightmares.
head. I thought he was gonna pop the Undertaker's head like a watermelon.
And then they fucking gave us the last man standing match. Do y'all remember? Do y'all remember when it was
It's
supposed to
supposed
be
to be at SummerSlam, but they moved
Undertaker?
it to SmackDown.
But do y'all remember also when it was supposed to be Undertaker and Nathan Jones versus Albert and who else? Albert and
Big
Big
Show.
Big
Show.
Show.
But
At Mania.
they fucking took Nathan Jones out of the match because he fucking sucked. So they wrote him out of the match.
Oh, that was funny. Remember when they booked Khali versus Undertaker in Punjabi prison, and they put
And
Big
then
Show
had
in
to
there
change it
instead because
had to change it because they were too big
Elevate-
for the fucking match.
there was
Wow.
a big hepatitis. No, it was elevated enzymes. Because there was it was like a hepatitis scare.
Yeah.
Well,
They should've
speaking of
thrown Daivari in
hepatitis, do you remember when Bob Orton Jr., who actually has hepatitis, bladed himself in the Hell in a Cell match between Orton and Undertaker? Basically got his ass fired.
Raw used to WWE used to be off the chain. You remember when Undertaker possessed Josh Matthews? Oh, Randy Orton.
Taking a lot of shit.
Do you
Fucking
remember
kidnapped
when
Teddy Long.
No, do you remember when Tim White used to have the suicide segment?
Dude, I'm gonna do
Like
it.
the lunchtime suicides?
Dog. Fucking Raw was off the chain, bro. Raw,
Dr. Hein.
they really was gonna chop Val Venus's dick off.
Chappy. And they fucking gave birth to a hand. What the?
Gave birth to a hand.
Bro.
Dude, Sable, we've regressed as Sable came out with fucking a thong on and fucking handprints. Literal fucking handprints painted on.
There's that fucked up Hawk out there.
Now, because of Brandon's generation, everybody's fucking soft and shit.
I know.
That's Chris Benoit's fault.
I was watching Rush Hour the other day. Rush Hour came out in a different time. We don't want to offend anybody, so please, if you feel like you're going to be offended, please change the channel. I'm like, dude, listen.
Back in my days, guys fell 40 feet from the sky, and we could finish the show.
That was Vince.
Back in my day.
And you know what? And I find it to this day amazing that there's no stories anywhere of anybody seeing them fall. Nobody anywhere has any stories of seeing fucking Owen fall from the ceiling.
No. Jimmy Corderas has the story where he felt Owen fall.
But
yeah, same with Jerry Lawler.
But that's because he yelled at him to look out.
Fair enough. But if this was what 10 years later, that thing would have been video. That thing would have been on camera like nobody's business.
Oh, WWE over.
Dude, there was a big ass invest. There's a big ass. Owen is never going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame until Martha passes away.
Even then, I don't think so.
No, because his kids won't allow it.
His kids won't let him.
Especially that big douchebag Oj.
If you watch the documentary, his kids even fucking hate wrestling.
I don't blame them. They took away their fucking dad. Like, what the fuck?
Technically, Vince Russo did by forcing him up there.
He didn't force. Owen decided to do it.
Well, no, it's WWE's fault because they cheaped out on the stunt guy.
Listen, I don't know. Listen. All I know is, I'm not a nugget. Enough is enough. It's time for a change. That shit was funny. Just a few months earlier, DX came out as fucking the Nation. That shit was fucking hilarious.
But it's been
I'm not a nugget. I'm a black heart, damn it. I'm a winner. Dude, like, oh my God. Nugget. Brendan don't even know what we're talking about.
No, homos.
because it's been
Dude.
deleted from history because the Peacock got rid of it.
You can probably find
Dude.
it on YouTube.
Owen
Oh.
would cut. Patrick, you remember Owen come out? Nugget.
Yep.
Nugget. Nugget. We would chant Nugget. Dude, when he came out, dude, the pay-per-view that I went to, when he came out, we was all going Nugget. Nugget.
We were a proper society back then.
Oh no, we weren't. We were degenerates.
But proper degenerates.
The Rock say, "What you don't understand? What the Rock saying? Let the Rock say to you in Chinese." Oh, this shit was. Oh, even the segment where Triple H was like, when he's with Kurt Angle, where he's like, he wants to go curtain shopping with you. That's it, Hunter. I want you. Hey, I know you may want me, but I'm not swinging from this side of the court.
Where when Kurt Angle goes, I'm in a man's world and I love playing with boys.
That is crazy. That is crazy. Do you remember the segment where fucking he was in the Olympics and they played where he was wrestling and the dude was between his crotch and Triple H like, oh, that's interesting.
Well, wasn't it the time that Benoit put the Kurt Angle's gold medals in his pants?
Dude, oh my god.
Then Kurt Angle goes and gets them and starts like making out with the gold medals.
There was one segment where The Rock was like, Benoit, said you like to find things? Kane, what did he say? Benoit, said you like to find things? Kane, since you like to, what, or something like that. He told Benoit, reach into Kane's suit and reach for the balls that he claims that he has.
I don't remember that.
Huh?
Oh, those are.
It was in 2000 when that motherfucker Chris Benoit, when The Rock was champion and he was doing those championship matches on pay-per-view with Chris Benoit.
Fully loaded and those are.
Brandon, look at Brandon.
Fun time.
Look at Brandon. Brandon's like, I can't join in. I don't know what you're talking about.
This is year 2000. I was still breastfeeding.
You remember when Bubba was putting people through tables and Trish seduced them to get out of being put through a table? She
and then Mae Young went through a table.
Brandon would have discovered puberty at an early age. Mommy, what's this funny feeling? Bubba Ray. Oh my gosh, wrestling was good back then. I don't care what anybody fucking says. The wrestling sucked, but the fucking shit that they would do to keep your attention was fucking off the chain. Like when when Austin fell off the fucking bridge and you could tell it was a fucking dummy, but we didn't care.
Yep.
Like, that was fucking great. Oh, they don't do shit like that nowadays.
When fucking freaking Kane put jumper cables on Shane McMahon's testicles.
That was crazy.
I still don't understand the purpose.
I don't know.
The week after he tombstoned into McMahon, burned JR.
That motherfucker was a menace. That motherfucker was.
Speaking of shit wrestling, Ricochet.
I'm sorry, Patrick. Brandon.
Ricochet's wrestling.
Tell us what you remember from 2006 on, Brandon.
MVP and Kane were in an Inferno match.
I remember Kerwin White.
Kerwin White. Yeah, it lasted for like 2 weeks, and then Eddie died.
And then, he wasn't a big fan of those after people.
Eddie passed.
Yeah. Okay. So it literally lasted 2 weeks, and that shit fucking. Next thing you know, he's in this fucking gear as Kerwin White next to Vince.
He has the Cody. He has the Cody bleached blonde hairdo.
dude with the press during the press conference talking about what happened with Eddie. I'm like, oh, but their character's dead.
They couldn't have just like dyed his hair quickly. Hey, I'm sorry your uncle died, but let's make you Chavo Guerrero again.
I got a question because Patrick, you remember everything. Do you remember when Undertaker was feuding with Mr. Kennedy, and for some reason they brought the hearse into the arena, and Mr.
Yep.
Kennedy was trying to get away from the Undertaker, and he got in the hearse, and then the bell dinged, and then when it came back on, Undertaker's sitting in the hearse, and he's looking like this, and just looks at Mr. Kennedy. I can't find that segment anywhere because that shit is hilarious.
That was probably what, late 2006?
Yeah, 2006. That shit
because
was funny.
because Kane was feuding with MVP.
He was
at the same time, and they had the Inferno match at Armageddon, and then there was a last ride match between Kennedy and Undertaker. Same time.
Oh, so this is his fucking group that he was talking about.
What, the Ops?
No, Ricochet has a group.
Ugh. Fucking Ricochet, that piece of garbage.
Brandon looks bored.
You should love Ricochet, Patrick.
Because we're not talking about. Thank God he's at AEW where I don't have to watch him anymore.
You just watched him. You just contradicted yourself.
I actually didn't watch him because I turned it off after I saw him.
Really?
And now we have what?
I don't get why you hate Ricochet, but you loved Paul London.
What did you say?
So I don't get why he hates Ricochet,
I
but
was
he
an
loves
idiot.
Paul London.
Exactly, because they do the same shit.
Paul London had
But
less
Paul
talent
London
than
was-
both Pac and Ricochet, and you loved Paul London more than both of them.
Well, I liked him because Paul London, I was what, 12 when he was, or 15 when he was wrestling?
So then you love Billy Kidman.
Caitlin Clark?
Yeah.
So you like Billy Kidman. So did you hate the Cruiserweights of WCW?
I barely even watched WCW to even really
God.
form an opinion.
He was definitely
Dear God.
definitely one of those.
So
WWE
you
for life.
so you know nothing about Eddie Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio from Halloween Havoc.
97? I know that match. I've watched that match multiple times.
You know
But to say I watched it live would be a
Your
lie.
favorite WCW moment was the end.
No, actually,
it was when The Rock won the title from Booker T at SummerSlam.
I was actually kind of confused because I tried to watch Nitro like maybe July of 2001 and I couldn't find it.
Dude, come on. Are you serious? You didn't know?
No, because I didn't have cable for a while in 2001. So I legitimately did not know until like probably towards the end of the Alliance angle. And my stupid idiot brain was like when McMahon announced the 5 versus 5 match at Survivor Series. I'm like, well, isn't that convenient that Survivor Series gives a perfect ending point? Not knowing that wrestling was scripted back then.
What ruined kayfabe for you?
For who?
For
Either
me?
one of you. Mine was obviously Benoit's death.
I have to say probably Ric Flair being the owner of WWF right after the Alliance ended. When I realized he didn't actually have any power. Or like when Eric Bischoff became general manager.
So this is gonna sound crazy. Damn, I don't even know. It was early on. Like I was 13 and knew the shit was fake, but it was so good I didn't care.
I thought wrestlers were robots for a long time.
When Scott Hall was playing a Puerto Rican, a Cuban.
Yeah, but that accent was so horrible. It's like, dude.
I legitimately thought
no one cared.
Yokozuna. I legitimately thought Yokozuna was Japanese for the longest time.
I did too.
I found out probably was 2017 that Yokozuna wasn't Japanese; he was really Samoan.
But yeah, you.
It was around the time the Saudis were asking for him in Ultimate Warrior.
And then they got what? Some
They
Hiroko
got
Suda.
Akabono.
No, Akabono was Big Show, the sumo match.
No, they got the random sumo guy. They got Kali.
Okay, I got an answer.
Hornswoggle.
I don't know when I stopped believing in kayfabe, but I can tell you when I was aware of it, because my dad kind of ruined it for me. I went to, as y'all know, or if y'all didn't know, I went to St. Valentine's Day Massacre in 1999 in Memphis when Big Show debuted.
Mm-hmm.
And what sucked about that fucking pay-per-view was The Rock versus Mankind, where I was sitting. There was no fucking. You had to look up at the screen because they weren't even in the arena, because they went outside the arena. So the whole match took place outside the arena, so nobody knew what the hell was going on.
Was it at the hardcore title match, the Boss Man versus Al Snow?
I don't remember every match, but I do remember because that pay-per-view was the match where Mick Foley went to the hospital, right? And at the end of the show, I told my dad, I said, "Oh, we should go to the hospital to see Mick Foley." And my dad was like, he said, "He ain't no damn hospital." He said he probably got in that ambulance because they took him out in an ambulance. He's like, "He ain't in no hospital. He's probably driving around this ambulance. He probably drove around the building a few times and probably counting the money that he made." I said, "What?" And then that's when I was like, "Oh shit, it's not real." So that's the earliest I know it wasn't real. It wasn't real. Also, it doesn't help the fact that a fucking dead man doesn't fact that the fucking dead man is, or the Undertaker sitting here lying on the whatever the fuck he was on when he was about to face Kane, and King just says casually, "Get up, Mark," and Mark. I'm like, dude, okay.
No, he was calling him a Mark.
No, he said, "Get up."
Why the fuck are you selling you, Mark?
Hell no.
Get up. So the greatest Royal Rumble, Hiroki Suma was the fucking Yokozuna replacement.
Final two for that match was Big Cass and Strowman, right?
Yeah, and then you had Baba Tunde. Baba Tunde.
It's Baba Tunde, motherfucker.
I mean, Commander Aziz.
And then and then Dan Mather. And then the Great Khali showed up for all of 31 seconds.
We had Hornswoggle.
Where was Horny?
You know what? You just like Hornswoggle, don't you?
I loved Hornswoggle.
This motherfucker, Patrick, saw Eugene. It's like, "Look, mommy, somebody like me."
Eugene was really cool. I enjoyed Eugene for what he was.
I thought he was.
I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Super Eugene was one of the funniest fucking characters ever.
Yeah.
He played that character good, because I low-key didn't know if he was actually slow or if he was.
They killed him at ECW
And
One Night Stand.
And
they booed the shit out of him. I was like, dude, what the fuck? Dude, they booed the shit out of Eugene. I'm like, dude, no.
Him and Cena, they got it the worst that night.
Edge did too, which was funny. When
he pinned Beulah.
Yeah, Edge did too, but then when he came back and screwed Cena, all of a sudden the motherfuckers, "Thank you, Edge. Thank you, Edge."
If RVD wasn't a pothead, that was gonna be a fun reign.
Dude, he ruined that fucking reign. I cannot believe like that was horrible. That was horrible.
I think that cost him the title. I think it cost Sabu the ECW title
Probably
because he was gonna win it. That
from
probably got a
RVD.
SummerSlam.
From RVD. Because RVD was both WWE and ECW champ.
He was.
Then they
And
got
then,
stuck with Balls Mahoney winning over Kelly for some reason.
oh God, just please stop. Don't.
What
don't
about
go-
the zombie? Zombie from the first.
He was there for one episode.
Because it
Wh-
needed to be sci-fi.
When I first saw that shit, well, no, but they were doing like a sci-fi character every week
Then you
because
had
it was
Kevin
on
Thorne.
sci-fi.
Yeah, you had
Kevin
Kevin
Thorne.
Thorne next week. That was the one that stuck.
Kevin Thorne, like that dude
And
got
Ariel.
repackaged. That dude got repackaged so many times. Like,
From fucking Mordecai.
dude, the hype for Mordecai. I'm like, okay, great. Another character opposite of the Undertaker with like right.
I kind of liked Mordecai as a concept.
It was a good concept, but he just couldn't fucking like. I was like,
He
dude,
couldn't
Not
work.
getting the bar fights.
Well, Kippy worse than Serena Deeb while she was part of the Straight Edge Society. Fucking caught at the bar having a couple drinks.
That's why she got. That was funny as fuck. Because then that's why she got. That's why they had to
Not as
kill
bad
it.
as Titus O'Neil almost getting fired because he put his hand on Vince.
Then let Stephanie go through first. God, wrestling is so stupid.
Grunt. Oh no, Batista took up for him.
No,
Batista did. No, Batista did take
Batista
up
did.
for him. He did because
on
he
Twitter.
told him. He said that he ain't got to work there. He's so super talented. I'm like, damn.
And he hasn't wrestled since.
He's a Hall of Famer and he has a job for life,
He is
allegedly.
Well, that's until TKO.
No, he'll probably stick on. He's a good ambassador for them.
He's on a fucking dating show.
Okay.
I saw the
Isn't he-
preview. I saw the preview last week. He's like on a fucking dating show.
Isn't he married?
No, that man is single.
Dude, I thought he
What?
was married with kids.
Dude, look, I know you think that we all look alike, but you're talking about Big E.
Oh,
Big
wait.
E, Big E's engaged. Exactly. That's who we think.
No.
About.
Titus O'Neil has like three, 4 kids.
He's not
What?
fucking
One of them just signed a NIL deal with WWE.
NIL deal, but he's not married. He's not married.
And so did
He's
Mark
not
Henry's kid signed
married.
it.
He did.
His
He's
Okay.
not
kids,
married
Scott
because you're
Steiner's
still
kid
looking it up, and it's
Tony
annoying.
kid.
It's annoying because you're still looking it up, and I'm literally telling you that he's on a fucking dating show. Because you just want to prove somebody wrong, and you're going to be wrong, and you owe me an apology, and I want that apology. Because you just have to be right. Patrick has to be Patrick, and Patrick, look, he looking hard too. He looking hard too. You can't find it, can you?
No, Titus O'Neil's Wikipedia page is legitimately the first paragraph introducing him, and then his championships.
Dude, he's not married.
Man. Who would have thought he would have been able to make the Hall of Fame when Darren Young had more potential?
Dear God.
And he was the first WWE superstar to come out. And he
I
was the
remember when
first
Darren Young was
WWE
being called
superstar to
gay.
come out as gay.
Dude,
I remember he being called Black John Cena at one point.
Dude, I remember. Speaking of that, do y'all remember when the anonymous GM announced 701 and John Cena for like 10 minutes killed Darren Young and whooped the shit out of him? I watched it. I was like, golly, that motherfucker. There should have been because he whooped his ass. He threw the snaps at him.
No, the only person from the Nexus that got his ass beat worse than Darren Young was Michael Tarver.
Oh, I remember
that man lasted like 30 seconds in the SummerSlam match.
That was funny.
Was he the guy that had the mask on?
Yes.
Yes. Wow.
Literally.
Wow.
Literally, he got kicked out of the Nexus, and then he was never seen again.
Oh, whatever happened to that bastard, Michael Tarver?
Can I get my apology? Can I get my Bobby? You was right.
Bobby, you were right. I'm sorry. My mistake.
Damn, clip that Clip that, Brandon.
55 minutes, 16 seconds.
Clip that.
All right.
I was right.
Oh, Michael Tarver's a Christian rapper under the name Monster Tarver.
Doesn't sound Christian at all.
All right, let's go. Let's go see what Monster Tarver has to rap about.
He's
Go
Patrick gonna
fucking
be,
play his music. It's already
Please.
fucking thrown off.
Please don't. Patrick's gonna be in his car listening. You know what? It's pretty cool.
This shit
Gangster,
bumping, like the kids say.
right?
It's holy hip hop, Batman.
Oh, it was Tarver Young.
Patrick watched Bible Man when he was younger.
I watch Veggie Tales. Thank you very much.
VeggieTales suck. I don't.
Veggie Tales, Veggie Tales.
What is wrong with you?
Arthur was asked too.
And I
What?
say, hey, what a
Arthur,
wonderful
you know the
time
fucking
of day.
Narvark. Where the fuck he is?
You watch your fucking mouth, you uncultured millennial.
I
Narvark,
know.
where the
What
fuck
a
he was.
bitch.
He sucked.
You're a fucking millennial, okay? Your generation is
That shit
soft.
sucked.
You're
That shit
soft.
sucked.
You're soft. You know what else sucks?
SpongeBob.
Phil of the fucking Future, that stupid shit that I used to watch.
What about the famous
I
Jet
didn't-
Jackson?
I didn't watch Phil of the Future.
Hey, you watch your fucking mouth.
Where
What did I-
Xenon the space girl.
Xenon girl of the 21st century.
Yeah.
Jet Jackson. The famous Jet. What was wrong with the famous Jet Jackson?
Actually, nothing. Isn't he dead?
He committed suicide.
Okay, so he is dead.
Yes.
No, my favorite show back in the day was Smart Guy with Taj Mahari. In the adult voice, the singing voice of Simba.
I thought it was in the show on the Food Network.
I do like Food Network shows.
I thought it was
I
Diners
was like, I
Dive.
never missed an episode of Rachel Ray.
I thought it was Diners, Dive-ins, and Dives.
It's diners, drive-ins, and dives.
That's literally what the fuck I just said.
Oh, I thought you said diners, dive-ins, and drives.
No,
I'm sorry.
Diners, Drive-ins, and Dives.
But I do.
That
I do
guy
love-
Fury is so charismatic.
I do like a good triple D.
Pause. What?
57 minutes. 40
What?
God damn it!
Patrick said he likes a triple D.
What the hell?
Okay, well, good night, folks. This is supposed to be
And that's-
that's supposed to be a dynamite.
I know,
Are
it's supposed to be a Dynamite discussion. We haven't discussed Dynamite once.
Are you gonna be looking for a triple D at Brandon's wedding?
Jesus.
Maybe a good pair of double Ds.
So he's going for Duffy.
We're not allowed to go. We're not allowed to go, Patrick. We've been banned. Brandon's too scared.
I'm not
It
scared.
saves me. It saves me a 2-hour drive.
If he sees titties in his face, he covers his eyes.
Ooh.
Well, Duffy probably banging every girl that's in the at the wedding.
That's if Duffy shows up.
Oh yeah, he might get his hot dog
He's
and a
gonna
Coke to
Man's-
show up
man's
at
gonna
a
get
Sheboygan
get
show
booked.
for a hot dog and a Coke.
So, what are we discussing with Dynamite? Because we're supposed to be discussing
I don't know
Dynamite.
what the fuck's going on with Dynamite right now because my picture's not working.
So, fucking Mark J Briscoe,
MJF's in the
whatever.
ring.
MJF with Briscoe, whatever.
We
They're having the
hurt
talkie talk.
people.
And
We
they act like
people.
this song is good. This song, we have the
It's-
best song.
it's something that
MVP. This motherfucker MVP had the nerve to say we have the best song in the business. Shut the fuck up. No, the fuck you don't.
Not
we
in a world
hurt
where Kingdom's
people?
still around.
No, Rhea Ripley's is probably the best.
From
We hurt
Okay.
people.
You can't. Yeah, you got it. Bingo. I got you. Again.
no, but
Am I wrong?
no, it's a matter of opinion, good sir.
But you couldn't even disagree. So that means I'm not wrong.
But Kingdom is still probably It's probably Kingdom's the best song for wrestling.
Look, Brandon, he's stuttering. He's stuttering, Brandon.
The answer is Kingdom.
That's all, folks.
He was looking. He was just looking for just something just to disagree with me with. Adrenaline in his hole. Negro icon Cody Rhodes.
No, it's melanin in his soul. Negro icon.
Oh.
Cody.
Oh, so you know the song. What's the next part? What's the next part? What's the next part?
I don't like how you said that word, man.
So can we talk about how they put Speedball Mike Bailey in a fucking tag team?
They are the Jet Speed.
With who? Who the fuck is?
With a random black guy.
It's Kevin Knight, who was from New Japan, and then Speedball. And then they're doing, I think they added Christian and Nick Wayne to that match.
The freaking Patriot. Oh, for the tag titles?
Yeah, so what the fuck is... We ran off Cope for nothing.
Yeah, is he still...
He's still there, but I don't think he's going to be wrestling much longer.
Maybe he's regretting his decision. He got what he got at what he wanted out of the AEW run. A good match with Christian.
I won't go that far.
He got a match with Christian.
I think he comes back, does a tag match with Christian against FTR, and then he retires there.
Who the fuck is the dude with the blonde hair looking like Lexus King?
Oh, I'll tell you in a second.
Because the patriarchy is just now. So the patriarchy.
Oh, that's Kip Sabian.
Oh, the patriarchy now is. Wow, he just took out MV Lashley's leg. Wow.
Oh, they're gonna have MJF be the placement.
Wow. Oh, damn, they taking out his fucking leg.
Isn't MJF in the Battle Royal?
He is.
Yeah, he's in the Casino Gauntlet.
So let me get this straight. Y'all, you sitting? Oh, never mind. This is the same segment.
Yeah, they're still on the same shit. All right, so Hurt Syndicate's winning on Sunday.
They sure are.
You know what's kind of weird? You could tell the people.
He does look like Lexus King.
He does. Like, dude, what the fuck?
Well, they're probably thinking maybe Brian Pillman Jr. will just come back.
That dude's never coming back.
I thought there was dissension from the patriarchy.
They kind of like dropped it. No, they haven't really dropped it, but like it hasn't been like a focal point lately.
Oh yes, Mystico with his good. He has a good theme, Mystico.
He's in Casino Gauntlet.
Stop lying to yourself.
Sin Cara
Wait.
Azul.
Damn it! It's not gonna be. It's not a clean 925 live, but.
So is this? Oh, so they're doing a women. That chick Thekla, what the fuck her name is? Thekla's gonna win.
Thekla.
Who? That's RJ.
Honestly, I don't know who's won next. Who woman's won?
Is that on the pre-show or is it?
No, it's
this is the main card. Is this like the first time a women's?
No, this is the second. The first was won by what the fuck's her name? Tony Storm.
Is Athena still the Ring of Honor World Champion?
Yep. Because they have no one in Ring of Honor.
How long has she fucking
And they
been?
fucked it up with Billy Starks. They fucked up that story.
The fucking crazy part is that they're in Garland. They're in Garland right now. It's like 5 minutes away. There's no hype for this shit whatsoever.
Yeah, right now there's no.
Did you even know it's coming?
I saw.
Did you even know?
I don't know what.
Did you know that the show was happening in Garland?
I knew because it's on my fucking Facebook. When they bring local shows and they try to
Yeah.
advertise and shit. That's how I knew because Swerve did a promo for fucking him being in Deep Ellum on Friday, and somebody put because he said yeah, he said, and I'm coming at midnight. He said it's $35 to get in. It starts at 8, and I'm coming at midnight. And somebody put in the comments, they were like, "Man, if you go to Deep Ellum at midnight, you're gonna get shot," which is true because Deep Ellum is the hood. It's the fucking hood. Like that's where the crackhead. That's Duffy's place. That's where he'd probably have the most fun. Crackheads, rats, random people coming up to you. Hey man, buy my CD.
There's only
All
8
right.
matches announced for All In right now.
All right. Devin Booker signed up for 2 more years.
Poor bastard.
Gosh, damn. I'm sorry.
For 2 years, 145 million.
Like y'all had Kevin Durant, y'all basically wasted what was left of that man. Almost.
It's okay. We got.
It's
Luka
okay.
Doncic.
The Rockets will take care of it. And the fucking Lakers got Suns legend DeAndre Ayton.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be so fucking pissed at that.
Dare
dude
you just
sometime.
dare you to say something about the Lakers? I dare you to, because it's not football. So I dare you to say something about the Lakers.
They're going to be fighting for the home play-in game.
I didn't say nothing about Boston. Calm down. I said I didn't say nothing about Boston. Relax, guy.
All I'm going to say is,
don't want to be there anymore.
Hey, I got a question for you, Patrick. How many championships have the Suns won?
That's irrelevant.
No, it's not.
We're not talking about the Suns.
Who are we talking about?
The Lakers. And I'm saying that they're going to be fighting to host a play-in game.
Dude, you can't even fucking get to a play-in game. What are you even talking about?
We made
You can't even.
We made it to the finals much more recent than the Lakers.
Patrick, and you lost.
Yeah,
you low
yeah.
key. No.
Yeah,
you choked. Hold on a minute. You choked because y'all should have won this. You didn't win nothing. Hey, ring.
At least we didn't win a Mickey Mouse championship.
You ain't win shit. You would take a Mickey Mouse championship.
Oh yeah, we were sitting in the. Oh yeah, we got to play at Disney World for 3 months. Yeah, we won an NBA title.
Patrick,
fucking losers.
You were sitting at fucking home because you weren't fucking good. You were sitting at home because you weren't fucking good.
They're in the bubble that year.
Yeah, the Suns were in the bubbles. Fucking.
Wait a minute. Wait.
No, they had that hooker.
Hold on a minute. So you were in the same fucking bubble and you couldn't win.
They weren't undefeated in the bubble. They were
Who
just
did?
too far back game wise.
You couldn't fucking. That's exactly because they sucked. They sucked.
It was something
Yes.
stupid. It was if you were like a certain amount of games behind the 8 seed, you would have gone into a play-in with them.
Don't give them. Do not give them no excuses. They was in the same bubble and they fucking sucked.
All I'm saying is
Suns
TJ Warren looked like prime Kevin Durant, so I can look at the bubbles.
Hey, we made a finals more recent than the Lakers, bro. We won in 2020. Please stop.
No.
Before that, give me 1 year. Give me 1 year that Phoenix has won. Cut all the bullshit out. Brandon can talk shit. You cannot. Give me 1 year. Okay, you don't accept 2020. We won in 2010. We won in 2009. You don't accept that. We won in 2002, 2001, 2000. That's just this century. You give me one time that Phoenix has won a championship.
But the thing is, I'm a Spurs fan. We won 5.
Get the fuck out of here.
2014, bitches. 2014. 2000.
Spurs.
See? No. No, we beat
Patrick
LeBron.
is like,
We beat
that
LeBron
people-
twice. We beat
Patrick-
LeBron twice in the finals.
they asked him,
2007, 2014.
they asked Patrick, it's like, who's your favorite team? He's like, the Fiend Antonio Spurs.
And then
he's like the San Antonio Suns.
14, 2007, 2005, 2003,
Brandon,
1999.
Brandon, you know what he does? Brandon, when they ask him during the season who's his favorite team, he looks at the standings first. He looks at the standings of whichever one has a better standing. That's who he picks.
I was an OKC
Get the
Thunder
fuck
fan.
out! No, you did, dude. You jinxed. No, you jinxed. It was a hit list, and you fucking jinxed every dude. You jinxed Brandon. You jinxed Brandon's team. You jinxed Willie's team. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I basically I basically took down everybody's Achilles.
Dude, you jinxed everybody's fucking team. I said, no way. No way.
I basically tore Kyrie Irving.
Oh, Willie was so pissed when you jinxed his team. I was like, no.
What? I was Bing Bong. Come on.
Oh. And then you jinxed Indiana. I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
I tore Tyrese Halliburton's.
No, you're on a whole ass stream.
He wrote, dude.
Because of that.
Dude. The funniest one is when Aaron Rodgers tore his fucking thing and Matt cussed you the fuck out. He was legit pissed. Matt was hot. If he saw you, I think he would have hit you. I think he would legit try to hit you.
Because Matt was at the fucking game and he's just
oh, that was fucking great. I didn't want to laugh because I didn't want him to turn his wrath on me, but
because of the first
funniest that night for that game is that Dane went and showed up late and didn't even realize Aaron Rodgers tore his Achilles.
Dude, that shit was great. We stopped chatting to watch that fucking game. And Patrick, what'd you say? Patrick, you said some off the wall shit. You was like his running out lasted longer than his fucking shit. The highlight of the he said, I think the one that broke I think the one that broke me was when Patrick said the highlight of Aaron Rodgers' Jets career running out of there.
It literally is the highlight of his Jets career. That's fucking
sad. And I couldn't say anything. And Matt just went off and said, fuck you fat piece of shit. You fucking fail away from my team. God damn, I hate you, Patrick.
He's going to be in so much pain that watching Justin Fields try and play.
Dude. You know what, though? But you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. The Jets got a good head coach. Because I think that dude from Detroit is a good coach.
He'll still be a must.
No, they're gonna fuck it up, just like they always fuck everything out.
This is the first year that I'm not excited about Dallas.
Why would you be? Brian Schottenheimer?
Patrick, you're literally Minnesota's bitch.
Yeah, but
you know
what happens?
And you know what, dude? And you know what happened? And you're gonna lose to a man that fucking paints his nails.
He already lost
14-yard touchdown.
But you know what? The Packers are gonna stroll into Great Lambeau South, as it's known.
When Caleb Williams
play
Rainbow Leaps later this year at Green Bay because Chicago's up 35-3?
Yes, the Packers play the Cowboys this year in freaking Jerry World.
Jordan Love's gonna get hurt again, and he's gonna miss like the middle of the fucking schedule.
This man's gonna be like, "Oh, we believe in Malik Willis even still on the team."
Yeah, they're not kidding. Yeah, he has one more year left, so. Depending on how the year goes, they might trade him.
I find it funny that when I said, Patrick, do you believe in Malik Willis? You didn't answer the fucking question until he proved that he was good in the fucking game.
I always believed in
No,
him.
you didn't. No, you didn't.
I
You was
remember-
radio silent
I
because you know what? Shut the fuck up. No, because you was like, because when we started bragging about Aaron Love getting hurt, you was like, fuck.
Well, because it was game 1 of the season. It looked like easily it could have been a torn ACL.
Dude, Patrick hates Brazil.
Dude, I know he does. He was like, fuck, all this shit that you gave Matt.
Fuck y'all, stick to soccer.
No, all this shit that you gave Matt, and that man almost did the same thing in the first fucking week in Brazil.
The issue is Aaron Rodgers broke his thumb in London, two years ago, ruined that season. Jordan Love busts his knee in fucking Brazil. International games should be banned. It's bullshit.
Are you playing
what
like
they
Germany this year?
No, they're not. They don't play anywhere. They don't play internationally anywhere.
Oh, at least you get to see Aaron Rodgers play for one last time.
Yeah, in Pittsburgh.
So you are an Aaron Rodgers fan?
No, just he's playing.
No.
He's gonna wear his Aaron Rodgers jersey.
I got a question for you. Why did you choose that game, Patrick?
What are you talking about?
He knew Aaron was coming.
Exactly. Why did you choose that game? Of all the Packers games that you could have went to, you chose the one that Aaron Rodgers was playing in.
Hey, I'm not going to that game.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm not traveling 8 hours to fucking Pittsburgh.
You would if you had a free ticket.
Oh yeah, if I have a free ticket.
Thank you.
Free ticket, free hotel room.
Thank you.
Soda Like Survivor Series 2022.
Thank you.
But
I still don't know how Jamerson thought he was getting in that night.
I still don't know how he thought he's going to fit into one seat. But
shut the fuck up! Oh my gosh.
I don't, because if we didn't get the suite, how the fuck was he getting in? That shit was sold out.
No, because Bill and Rick bought tickets, separate tickets.
Yeah, but he took I think he took my old seats.
Well, we were in like the nosebleed. We were like literally like 2 rows from the back.
Like those Duffy seats on.
So
well, no, it was Bill and Rick's.
Megan Bain won. I guess she doesn't do the F5 anymore.
I don't know. So Megan Bain and Chris Statlander are kicking off the women's casino gala.
Ugh. Not like I was gonna watch anyway, but
you're gonna watch it because you're gonna be worried. Oh, what the hell? I'm not doing anything. I got some Steve Weisers.
No, actually, I
got some Great American beer. Why not?
I actually got a party to go to on Saturday.
It's just your niece's party, okay? You're gonna
drink some Woo Energy.
Woo! And then I'm gonna shit my pants at a bar.
You probably would. This time you don't have the bag.
I probably have, but
no.
I haven't had the bag in almost 3 years, so
it's still a funny. It's still a funny part.
I want to get it for this football season.
No, there is no way the Packers are losing.
Last place is on the table.
Dude,
the Packers in the division.
You lost fucking Jair Alexander.
Oh, fucking whoop-de-doo. He played only like 5 games last year.
But with those games that he played, he was fucking good.
He did have a pick 6.
That was a bit
premature. He's gonna be healthy all season.
And it's gonna be like, God damn it! I knew we should have got rid of him. Fuck. Patrick's gonna be like, fuck.
No, it's okay. We got Keyshawn Nixon and Nate Hobbs.
You don't even know who the fuck they are.
I know who the fuck they are. Keyshawn Nixon's a 2-time All-Pro. Kick returner.
Patrick's just 2-time All-Pro. When Madden comes out.
Are you kidding me? I trade Jordan Love for Patrick Mahomes. I mean,
I'm surprised you ain't talking about. I'm surprised Patrick hasn't talked about how our wide receiver got fucking caught with marijuana.
What? CD Lamb?
Oh, you didn't fucking hear? Never mind.
No. But Turpin shocked me. It's Cowboy.
Turpin got arrested last week for fucking being caught with weed possession
Who the
of
fuck gets
marijuana.
arrested for weed now? It's
Do
2025.
you know
Grow
how?
up.
Do you know how fucking strict Texas is?
Because Antonio
They
Brown re-entered
they
the country.
barely know when floods are happening. How the hell are they going to keep track of weed?
Antonio Brown said he ain't never coming back. Hold on, no, the fuck you didn't. What did you say? What did you say? What did you say?
No.
I said, how do they keep track of weed?
No, what'd you say? Say what you said.
I said, they can barely keep. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's too soon.
No, but it's the truth. Say it.
Oh, okay. Since it's the truth, they can barely keep track of their floods. How are they going to keep track of weed?
You know what? Just because you know what the fucked up. You know what the fucked up part about it is again. Fucking Cruz was on vacation again.
Did he go on vacation or was he
No,
on vacation?
he was already on vacation. Didn't come back or nothing. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. The whole state of Texas is not flooded. It was literally the river that was flooded.
Fucking A.
Like, you fucking piece of shit.
Granted, it's probably Central Texas where like negative things happen, but
Wow, dude, you know what? I hope you come down here and they whoop your ass.
I've been to Texas multiple times.
Patrick will be initiated in a certain club.
So Patrick, so when you came down here, did you come to a sundown town?
No. I've been to San Antonio's probably the most I've been to. San Antonio. I went to the rodeo.
The rodeo?
Yeah, the rodeo at the Alamo Dome. So where are we at?
Look at this shit. They could tell by the way you talked. They probably think you're a redneck at first, and they see the way, oh, you one of them Yankees. They can tell you the way you talk.
I throw out a couple wickets.
Hold
and
on,
they realize I'm from New England. All right, what's happening at Dynamite right now? What do we have? All right, who's coming out? Oh, the Ops.
The trios tag
Mm.
Are they still doing the trios championships?
Yep. Patrick be like, black people should have equal representation. Oh, you a Yankee.
So what's this bullshit about the unification match?
I don't fucking know.
It's
It's pretty much going to be a second world title.
And then they're still going to have the Continental and International titles?
They're still going to have the Continental tournament, but they're not going to have, like, it's weird. According to this fucker, the titles aren't retiring, but they're unifying it.
And this is the shit, Patrick. This is the shit that he watches. You see that, Patrick? No. How he can't even explain it. He watches this shit regularly more than we do.
Oh, I can't explain the title.
No, you can't.
It makes no sense. Just fucking retire the title.
It does make sense. He's a fucking millionaire. Why wouldn't it make sense? If he's paying for everything, it makes perfect sense.
Fair enough. He's not a millionaire. His dad's a millionaire.
Billionaire.
His dad's a fucking billionaire. What are you talking about?
Yeah, they're idiots. Look at the way the Jaguars have been run for the last 15 years.
They get to the AFC Championship.
And lost. Well, actually, they should have won that one. They freaking got screwed over in that game.
Oh, so now you're a Jaguars fan. Look,
well, I'm a fan of the immortal Blake Bortles. Let's get that right. But fuck it. They should.
I don't think you know who you like.
I know who I like.
Who?
Well, it depends on which context we're talking about.
What do you mean?
What's what are we talking about?
You don't. Why do you need context?
Because
Just answer the question.
but who
Nobody else gets confused. Just answer the question.
no, but what do I like in relation to
Sorry,
what?
I can't fucking comprehend the question.
You just can't comprehend shit. Okay.
Like within football, my loyalties lie solely with the Green Bay Packers.
No, it doesn't. No, it does not.
You were a 49ers fan at one point.
No.
You were. Yes, you were. You fat fuck.
No.
Yes, you were. You were. You have a stuffed monkey named Jerry.
Yeah, that I could have gotten that when he was a Seattle Seahawk.
No. So now, but you did.
Ooh, what about the time he was a Denver Bronco for 3 weeks?
I got it when he was a Raider.
Patrick's like, I got him when he signed with ESPN.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I'm a fan of ESPN.
Patrick, wait a minute. Wait. Brandon, do you know what this means? That means that when San Francisco used to face Green Bay,
Uh-oh.
Patrick was cheering for San Francisco.
Uh-oh.
He conveniently jumped off the wagon when San Francisco fell off.
And maybe that's why he gives Willie such shit about the 49ers, because low-key, he wants them to do good.
And he hated Colin Kaepernick.
Fuck. I mean,
Do you have
football games?
Shut the fuck up. Do you have anything, Patrick? Do you have anything else in San Francisco, 49ers wise?
I don't think so.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Brandon, he doesn't know.
Uh-oh. What
when the 49ers won the Super Bowl and Jerry Rice was Super Bowl MVP, him and Jerry celebrated all night.
He did. I
wasn't alive.
If we was live streaming in San Francisco won the Super Bowl, Patrick would have to catch himself from cheering. Yeah, I mean, I hate those guys. Let me ask you something.
Cried for hours when the 49ers lost to the Ravens in the Super Bowl.
He did. How long have you been a Packers fan? Be honest. How long have you been a Packers fan?
Since 1995.
And why is that?
Because they lost to the Cowboys in the NFC title game.
No. So you picked them when they were good.
Your point being?
And you stuck with them.
Yes, I did.
And now you're stuck with him. Brandon, I don't think he's a Green Bay Packers fan. I think he's just looking for a reason to get off. I think he low-key wants to go back to San Francisco. But he's stuck.
I got many ways of getting off, so don't worry about it.
Whoa, what? Clip it.
1 hour, 28 minutes.
What is wrong? What is wrong with you? No, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant.
Patty clips are coming back.
That's not what I meant. Stop it. Stop it. You're hurting my ears.
Clip of the night.
That's not what I meant.
Coming soon to your YouTube channel.
Whoa.
Sit there and people are going to say they can smell us through the screen.
His mama's a hoe.
That's my mom you're talking about.
Not you, you fucking idiot. The dude from YouTube.
Oh. Speaking
I'll have to fucking comment back on that one.
You know Patrick, you would look cool as fuck with a Fu Manchu mustache. If you just shaved off the bottom part.
But what if I bleached it blonde and then I grow a skull?
That would be the funniest shit. Because then people hear you talk. And then people hear you talk. That would be the funniest shit. That would be so funny. I'm not joking. If you don't say nothing, and if you don't smile, people would mistake you for a redneck, literally. And then they hear you talk because you look nothing how you sound.
That's how typically it works. I don't know what to tell you. All right, so
Are we giving our predictions on any of this shit this weekend? Or are we just gonna say fuck it?
So what do we have? Evolution.
We have Great American Bash, Evolution, Saturday Night Main Event, All In.
Oh my god, all four of them. Let's start with.
All right.
No, you know what? No, we're gonna give Evolution. Hold on a minute. With all due respect, we're gonna give Evolution respect. We're gonna do that last. It's going to main event this show.
If it doesn't main event this weekend.
Shut the
It
fuck
doesn't
up.
Alright,
main
You
event this
know.
weekend.
All in. Let's go.
I'm gonna watch Evolution,
Let's go.
and it's because
Let's
I'm
go.
off.
I'm gonna watch.
It's because I'm off and I don't have to work.
I'm gonna watch Evolution, All In, and just Goldberg's match.
Goldberg's match. What's the fucking
Alright,
other matches?
so-
Wait a minute. Real fast. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Patrick.
The other match on Saturday night's main event is Seth Rollins and LA Knight.
There's only 2 matches announced.
I think there's
It's,
okay. So for All In, the first match I have is Hurt Syndicate versus Jet Speed versus the Patriarchy for the AEW World Tag Titles.
I think the Hurt Syndicate wins, and I think that what's his name turns on Christian Cage.
Nick Wayne. Yep.
Yep.
All right. Beautiful. Adam Cole versus
Wait,
Kyle
Brand.
Fletcher.
Well, damn, you ain't gonna let Brandon give his?
I thought he said yep.
Oh,
Syndicate. Okay, correction.
Fair
There's
enough.
only 3 matches.
Adam
announced
Cole.
for Saturday Night Main Event.
Adam Cole versus Kyle Fletcher for the TNT title.
let Kyle
Kyle
Fletcher
Fletcher.
win.
Yes, because he's gonna break freaking Adam Cole like a twig.
He's too small, but he likes Paul London. Anyway, go ahead.
No,
And
but
Hornswoggle.
That Tajiri guy
Patrick
is all
definitely
right.
popped. Patrick definitely popped for El Torito.
I thought that he was talking about the chips.
God damn it. All right, so next
Patrick's
up,
like, that's not Cool Ranch.
Shut the Go ahead, Patrick.
all right, so Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay versus the Young Bucks. If Ospreay and Strickland lose, they can't challenge for the world title for 1 year. If the Young Bucks lose, they're stripped of the EVP status.
This is the dumbest man. I pray that the Young Bucks lose so they can be stripped of the EVP status.
And then they can go. Because they're not gonna not. Well, for
Because they're
Ospreay
the
it could
other
make
world
sense. But for Ospreay losing, it could make sense because All In next year is back in London. And then they can
I think the
build
Bucks
it
are
up.
winning it.
They don't need.
I think they are purely for the Ospreay angle because they're gonna just ride it out till next year. He wins the world title and at freaking All In next
Wembley.
year.
At
And then
Wembley Stadium.
Swerve doesn't need the world title. He's a made man.
Why doesn't he the world title match? Huh?
Ha! He didn't answer
Why is he not
Kazuchika
allowed to be world
Okada.
champion?
it. Because he doesn't come from good stock.
Patrick's like word for word that Triple H promo.
Kazuchika Okada, who's the Continental Champion, versus Kenny Omega, the International title. The winner take all to unify those titles and to make whatever the fuck.
Who was it? What's his name?
Kazuchika Okada.
Yeah.
I said that right.
That's how you say it.
Kazuchika.
It's not like situated. It's spelled like it's spelled like it sounds.
I think that Okada loses. He needs to lose because dude, you've been holding the belt for like a year, and you barely fucking wrestle.
Literally, there's only been 2 Continental champions. Not Continental champions.
Like he's held the belt for a year and has not elevated whatsoever.
Him and
Yikes! He
Kingston,
did it.
that's it.
He has
Yeah, he's had it literally since his first match.
That's what I'm saying.
476 days.
That's what I'm saying. He's not
He's
elevated.
coming for Jade Cargill's record.
But nobody's gonna touch fucking Athena's record of 900 and some odd days. She's gonna break freaking Roman's record of 300, 100.
They're gonna let her hit 1,000. She's losing at the end of the year, I think, but they're gonna let her get to 1,000.
Get 1,317 days just to spite Roman Reigns.
It's a joke. That reign should have ended last year.
Yo,
It should have ended with Billy Starks, but
That's where the story made sense. Now it makes no fucking sense.
Yep. So then it's
Omega's
Moxley-
win.
Omega. Moxley versus Hangman for the world title. Texas Death Match.
for some reason, I really feel like Moxley is gonna win.
Because are they still keeping the title on ice for fucking Darby?
I don't think so, but
I mean, if they aren't, then Hangman's winning. Pretty much the Casino Gauntlet is pretty much going to tell you who's winning the world title.
Yeah. And then, I agree. I think freaking probably Hangman, yeah. Hangman
I'm
should
leaning
win.
towards Hangman because I don't think they're going to go off on their biggest show of the year with a stinker of Moxley and all of them winning.
Is that still the guaranteed main event?
yes.
I think it should. We don't know what Okada and Omega are going to look like for it to be
But what
considered
about
main event.
Well, what about Tony Storm versus Mercedes?
That's probably going to kick. No.
Okada versus Omega for the over the world title? No.
That's the only match that literally you could probably argue as main event. Tony Storm Mercedes is not main event.
Yeah, because that's how it's labeled as the main event on Wikipedia, but who the hell knows? So we're all in agreement with the Hangman. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Hangman.
I'm leaning towards Hangman too.
Yep. I think Hangman should. I think Moxley will. I think Bryan Danielson will come back and fuck things up.
Get ready. We're going to have our own bloodline with games shit this Saturday. It's going to be the AEW All-Star team versus Death Riders in that match.
Wait, do they even have a Blood and Guts freaking on the books?
They haven't announced it yet. They haven't had it yet. It might not be probably until... It probably won't be until like August. If there is one.
Wasn't it usually in July or like June?
It was July. It was July 1, but they're doing All In this year.
Oh, okay.
What about Blood and Your Mama?
She doesn't get that anymore. She's past that stage of her life.
Oh, Jesus.
God, clip it. I was joking. You're not supposed to answer it. You don't have to.
One, but I can't say it on air.
Jesus.
So Tony Storm versus Mercedes Moné for the AEW Women's World Title.
Can the matches end in a draw and they both be stripped of the title?
I hope. I got
Yeah, I bet you do. I know you do. I know you do. You fucking cheap bastard.
Is Mercedes still the fucking TBS title?
Dude, yes. And then she won another one.
She got like 8 belts right now.
She has like 9. So I think that Mercedes Moné is going to win.
Yeah.
Also, a little caveat: if Tony Khan thinks that we're gonna fucking believe that Mercedes Moné doesn't have creative control, he's fucking lying to himself.
Mm-hmm.
We don't believe that shit.
So Mercedes is under 100 days away from breaking Jade Cargill's
She's gonna
record,
break it.
title reign record.
She's gonna break it.
I agree, but I don't think she's gonna have the women's world title.
What?
I don't think Mercedes is gonna win. I think they're gonna keep Tony.
Dear God, I hope not.
You gotta go Mercedes. I think there's no
Um,
one else.
if there's only one person who I am more tired of than Mercedes Monet is Tony Storm's timeless gimmick.
I'm done
Oh yeah,
with the Thomas gimmick.
Like we
It's
get
now
it.
become just, let's say, some off the wall shit for a pop now.
yep. All
Like
right.
it's not even what it was originally. The gimmick was originally supposed to be, or it was when it started.
Yeah, it's supposed to be her mental deterioration,
It's now, let's say, something a little risky, and then get a pop,
and then end it
and that's it.
with chins up and tits out.
I don't think she does that anymore.
That's her fault. All right, and then
I got one now.
and then the two other match, the two what do you call it? The Casino Battle Royals.
So I think that fucking is what's her name in it?
It doesn't give me a the only people
now
that
it's
are announced are Chris Statlander and Megan Bain for the women, Mark Briscoe, MJF, Mystico, and Ricochet. That fucking bitch.
I think Darby returns for the gauntlet, or he returns for the main event, but I got MJF winning the gauntlet
If
match.
if Darby returns and wins the gauntlet match, they are holding the title.
Yep. That's what I said. Whoever wins the gauntlet match is pretty much going to tell us who's winning the AEW title.
And then Brandon will come on air next week and apologize to me. And then he will acknowledge me
But
because
AEW is dead.
because I was because I was right all this time.
I
All
want to give them the
this
benefit of the doubt here.
Is there any?
Brandon's like,
Because they-
dear God, no.
Because to be fair, they've been somewhat consistently, like, I might even say, like, totally better, but they've had more consistently okay to good shows in WWE recently.
But if I'm right,
Oh, it's gonna ruin so much fucking shit.
Are
This
there
shit
any?
has to end it all in. Ain't no one give a fuck about this ending at fucking World's End.
nobody does.
Are there any women that are up for a debut?
Apparently Isla Dawn is going
Yeah.
to AEW.
Yeah, so probably Isla. It's Isla. I thought it was Isla Dawn.
Isla? No, it's Isla Dawn. You're right.
It's Isla
The S
Dawn.
is
What
silent.
about Isla Dawn?
Dakota Kai isn't coming until next
Is
month.
that the only one outside of like?
They're very picky on who they're.
And then you
hiring. Like,
got Elena Black and
they're not bringing her in.
Gigi Dolan. That group
They
after
might.
the tampon
I
incident.
don't see them bringing in Black at all.
Didn't she say she wanted to go there, but they didn't want her?
Pretty much.
No, she was waiting
She
on them
wants
to
to go
offer
there.
her before she signed with WWE. But she's
Yeah, I
not.
don't think
She's not
she-
going to go out of her way to. She's not going to go out of her way to find them.
You know what? What about if she just said that shit to throw everybody off?
I don't think she's going to AEW.
No, she's probably making way too much money being a whore on the internet.
Jesus.
Clip it. Clip it. You do it, bastard.
Fucking Christ.
Clip it.
What? That's what she is.
Clip, dude. Come on.
I mean, doing OnlyFans. I'm sorry. Let's
Come
get it.
on.
Jesus.
Clip it.
You mean doing the Lord's work?
Hey, Terry. No. Occasionally other people drop in. Clip it. We have 5.
143.
We have like 5 tonight. What is wrong with you?
But anyhow,
Are you how is you cool?
Magic clip it.
How is you cool?
Jesus. This man looked at the Mandy Rose leaks and was like, "Ew, no." I don't think so. I think there's
This
a chance
man.
Shotzi's probably in it.
No, she's not. This man met Paige live when she had the Divas title and looked at that belt because she knew what the fuck she did with it with Xavier Woods. His face was so disgusted.
How's the team's called?
All right, so Saturday night's main event. Let's see.
Oh no,
Just
we
jump.
have a fear. We have a fear of offending people still.
There is no fear of offending people. I say what I want to say.
I don't know. Patrick over here has already made flood jokes.
Oh God!
Called someone a whore.
I said an internet whore. That's much different than calling someone a whore.
You literally said she'd much rather be a whore.
Well, yeah, she makes money off. There's a reason why. Well, Mandy Rose probably couldn't.
You remember, dude? Before you say anything, you remember we had another friend that's made remarks on the internet and he got canceled.
So Saturday night's main event.
Thank you.
So Saturday night's main event. We have 3 matches so far. Well, probably at all. Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre. I didn't even realize Drew came back.
Who?
He came back on Friday.
Drew McIntyre.
Who? Wait a minute, what's the match?
Randy
Drew
Orton,
versus Randy.
Drew and Randy.
I don't know. Are we getting the match? Have we already got that match so far?
I don't think so.
Probably not in this run.
We got like years ago. Talk to me, Randy.
It's
when Randy punted him in the head like 8 times and he came back the next week.
Talk to me, Randy. That shit is funny as fuck. Talk to me, Randy.
Oh, we got Angela and Randy.
Randy.
I think Drew McIntyre is gonna win.
Drew McIntyre has to win. He's coming back. His first match since last Saturday night's main event.
Mm-hmm. Also, I don't like this.
The cage match.
I don't like the smiling Randy Orton. I get he's at that stage in his career, but like, dude, where's the Viper? Where's the guy?
I don't think you can turn Orton heel. I don't think he'd be booed.
That's the thing. The crowd won't go. The crowd won't buy it.
You have a better chance of pulling off the Cody Rhodes heel turn than you do, I think, Randy Orton right now.
Because I think people are ready for the Cody Rhodes heel turn.
I think it might happen at SummerSlam.
Like a good double turn?
Yep.
I could see that. When Cody wins the title back and then just beats the shit out of Cena to beat the sense back into him. Then he shows up on Raw the next night with jet black hair. And we're off
like
to
he
the races.
did before he buried Brody Lee.
Literally and figuratively. So
that was stupid. Jesus. Brody Lee literally won the TNT title because Cody Rhodes had to go film a shitty game show.
Jesus Christ. Can we just please?
All right, so LA Knight versus Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins, come on, man.
LA Knight. This is where Roman comes back.
Ooh, that is true. No, he's not going to win. I don't think he's going to lose 2 matches in a row.
Well,
I think
he lost to last time.
Huh?
Who did he lose to last time? The last time he wrestled, it was Money in the Bank, I thought.
Seth is going to lose at SummerSlam to my Tribal Chief.
I don't know.
Well, what if it's Punk again?
It's not. Punk is going for the world title.
Yeah, they're probably going to do Punk Gunther.
Okay.
Which is wild because he just literally just. But anyway, go ahead.
Lost the
But anyway, speaking of Gunther.
Goldberg. I mean Gunther. Come on, man. You ain't got to get it out. His entrance is going to be longer than the match. This motherfucker is going to get choked out.
They'll probably go to start commercial, come back from commercial, and go back to commercial during the entrance.
No, if he do Goldberg's whole entrance, commercial free is when Gunther comes out and be like, okay, now we head to these sponsored ads.
But you know what though? I could see something where Triple H would have Goldberg win just for the shock factor to take the shit off of AEW, which I still don't think it's.
I still think the Hail Mary play is a potential AJ Lee appearance at Evolution.
Dude, you saw her post with her boots on.
I think that's the. I don't think it's going to happen, but that's the only thing that can literally take the attention away from All In.
Does
this whole
she
weekend.
does she
It-
come
it-
in just to do an appearance, or does she come into like the
No.
Battle Royal?
No, the Battle Royal. Did you see her post on
Or
Instagram?
You can do
Yeah.
either or.
No, put her in a
'Cause
fucking
she's
Battle
appeared,
Royal.
She's back in the fold.
No, she's not. It's a one-off. It's a
She
one-off. Quit living a
They'll
pipe
get it- they'll
dream.
get it.
Quit
they'll
live.
get it to come
Quit.
back.
Quit live. Listen, okay. The last
She'll
time
show
somebody
up.
said that shit, we got Nikki Bella back. Okay.
So you can look, but you can't
Who was
touch.
it? Was it? Oh, it was Rick. Rick was the one that fucking.
Wasn't
said,
it like
"Wouldn't
the
Shayna
Nia
and
Jax?
Jax be a great tag team, and then they went and won the fucking titles.
Was that before or after Jerry Lawler goes ramen noodle moonsault?
Oh my god. What?
I mean, has he ever come in another match after that?
No, I think didn't he have a stroke like a couple months later?
Yeah, he
Oh,
had
he
a
had a
stroke.
stroke like a few years later.
But because I
It
think
was
they
like he
dumped.
had a stroke like right around the time Triple H took over after Vince's forced retirement.
Yeah, because after that, didn't they go to Samoa Joe right after they went to back to the Thunderdome?
Listen, we all listen. We have hope because they have to do something because you're not beating All In. You're not beating All In. So you can't say she's not coming at all.
The
When
hope
she literally teased on her
I think
Instagram
it's
that
on
her
the table.
boots still fit.
But the hope
If I had to guess, it's probably a 40-60
is
at best.
the number one thing that WWE wants to do, much more than quote unquote beating them critically, is to get social media engagement talking about WWE.
That's
Over it.
why
That's all they care
That's why
about.
the AJ Lee thing's on the table.
that's why I think that Goldberg could potentially beat Gunther.
I think Goldberg should, just for the fact that they need to reset the fucking both world titles.
Not
then-
with fucking Goldberg. No, you can wait.
Yeah, but it'll be vacant. They'll vacate the title.
They ain't gonna fucking vacate the title. Goldberg's gonna fucking defend the title.
No,
What are you
No,
talking?
Goldberg has
Goldberg's
said-
done.
Goldberg has said that if he wins the title, he's gonna
He
at least
also
defend it.
exactly.
Goldberg versus CM Punk. Oh my god,
No.
the fucking hatred from the internet on that one.
I'm just looking forward to Bret Hart going on Twitter after the Goldberg wins the title.
Shut the
Bro,
fuck.
who will have a bigger meltdown on that one? Bret Hart or Ryback?
Goldberg. It's gonna be Bret Hart. What the fuck did this piece of shit do to win the world heavyweight, the prestigious world heavyweight title?
And then after that,
Wait a minute, I can see it now. A title that's associated with wrestling. Okay, it's not like the cartoony WWE title. Okay, it's the workhorse title
But
of the
then they were-
WWE, and they gave it to
What the
that piece of
But-
crap
but
Goldberg.
what
What
happened-
the fuck does Bill Goldberg know about workhorse?
but then as soon as Goldberg wins it, Brock Lesnar music hits.
No, he's not
I
coming.
don't think Brock's ever coming back.
Brock is not.
And then the
coming back.
following night, Sable makes her first appearance in 25 years.
That's one that's never coming back either. I don't think.
Terry, if you are wrong, you have to make a post apologizing to me. Saying, you know what, I was wrong. Let's make a friendly wager. I think it's on the table. This is kind of different because she put on her page that her wrestling boots still fit. A picture of her in wrestling boots.
They didn't announce a lot of legends for this event either.
No, because they even did shit. They haven't even. They've not
They got,
even
it's
built.
just
They've
Nikki
not.
Bella and Trish.
5 of the 6 matches don't even have a card. I mean,
Honestly,
five of the 6 matches don't even have a build.
I give I still give Naomi Jade decent build.
I said 5 of the. What's the other match?
There's 7 matches. There's
5 of
the
the
IC
7
title match,
matches. 5 of the 7 matches don't have a
the
build.
IC title match.
Okay, if you've been watching for like what 2 years? It does matter. It always matters.
I never said the build doesn't matter. Oh, you're talking about
No, talking about FU. Girl, you've been watching for 2 years.
FU. You mean the John Cena finisher? The FU?
Dear God, and he changed it. He fucking changed it. I still think those. Dude, hold on a minute. The build is still 5 out of 7 matches. Oh yeah, you're gonna apologize. 5 out of 7 5 out of 7 matches.
Speaking of the 5 out of 7 matches,
There's 5 out of 7 matches that don't have a build.
so
They,
one of the matches
Okay.
that has a good build, Becky versus Bailey versus Lyra for
Becky's
the IC title match.
Becky's
IC
gonna Becky.
Becky's retaining. Bailey's eating the pin.
I don't.
Do they turn Lyra fully heel?
She needs to.
I
I
think they'll
hope
do that.
so.
I think they'll do that on Raw.
I hope so. I hope so. Lyra needs to go heel.
Because they're actually
I love how we
teasing
all
that
ignored.
they're actually teasing both that Bailey and Lyra are going to turn heel.
I don't know. Bailey either needs to go back to the hugger, or she needs to be the annoying, obnoxious heel. Because this fucking Bailey, I give my heart out when I like to do it most. Dude, no.
She's just basically biding time before she quits and goes to AEW.
Look at this fake. Look at this fake Stone Cold Steve Austin skit. He's destroying the limousine.
It's like when. Oh, there we go. Brawl. Brawl in.
Can we like? What's the next match?
This is it.
Naomi versus Jade Cargill in the no holds barred match.
Jade is gonna beat Naomi.
Because they have to build her. They have to build her towards her title match at SummerSlam.
Huh?
They have to build towards her title match at SummerSlam.
I legit think that. Well, Naomi's winning at SummerSlam. There's no way that she's not.
No. Jade has the title match at SummerSlam. Naomi has the Money in the Bank.
Naomi has what?
Money in the Bank. Jade Cargill.
No, Naomi's winning at SummerSlam.
But
Yeah,
Jade
Naomi
Cargill
gets her
has
win
the
back at
match
SummerSlam. Jade's gonna win at Evolution.
because they have to build towards the title match at. And then if Naomi cashes in, fantastic.
I just don't understand what the fuck how you have a pay-per-view. You don't promote the pay-per-view. You don't promote
Really?
most of the
Yeah,
patches.
we fucking build.
You barely build the pay-per-view.
Well, because they have 4 fucking shows to build towards with this one squeezed in the middle.
To be fair, they weren't even really building the Saturday Night Main event. The only thing that was built really for Saturday Night Main event is Goldberg Gunther.
And then
That's
they sped through to get LA Knight versus Seth, and then they hit the Drew McIntyre just in case of emergency.
Mm-mm. I think he.
He
I
was
mean, I
coming
don't
back
think.
anyway.
I don't think so. I think he was planning to come back.
Like you're probably gonna see Logan Paul back in like the next few weeks for SummerSlam. They're
Oh,
gonna bring back a lot of guys.
Oh shit! I didn't even realize he was off the show.
But who does Logan Paul go?
I don't know. I don't care.
Jay
They're-
again.
I don't care. They're gonna get stinky BBL girl.
Fucking Penta. I don't know.
I do think AJ beats Dom for the title.
Yeah.
Because they're just gonna. Well, they might just milk it until Liv gets back, and then they can do the whole breakup shit. And
That doesn't happen until the end of the year. So you're gonna have Dom hold on to the IC title for almost a year.
She's not coming back at the end of the year.
Liv's injury is like 6 months.
No, dude, she had surgery. She's gonna be out longer,
Well, yeah,
It's
end of the year.
a
So
shoulder.
almost a year.
dude. August, September, October. That's 5 months. Probably the beginning of next year.
Well, she'll
Yeah,
probably be back
so
after
you're not
Rumble.
just gonna
No,
randomly
that's
drop
what I
her
was.
at Rumble.
That's what I was about to say. They'll probably bring her back at the Rumble if she's ready.
Yeah, and then they'll milk if Patrick's thing is milk it to when she comes back. Okay, well they're not gonna just blow it off at the Rumble or random Raw. They're gonna wait till Mania.
That's what I'm.
But you gotta remember, we have Saudi Rumble, so
Oh yeah, Rumble's in Saudi this year, next year
Dear God,
when CM Punk wins the Blood Money Royal Rumble to face
Dude.
Cody Rhodes in the main event. Mania.
so now he has to go. Now he has to go to Saudi.
he's already been.
He has to go back.
Because
That
what are we
make-
doing? You're doing Punk Gunther for SummerSlam. You're doing Cross Zane for SummerSlam. You're doing Rollins Reigns.
And you're doing probably Tiffy versus Jade,
No, it's not probably that is happening.
and then Gunther versus. No,
Punk.
then Cena Rhodes.
Cena Rhodes.
Mama Rhodes. This,
That man's never coming back.
give AEW credit. It was a nice little show for the 20,000 fans that they got.
Man, you barely fucking pay attention to the show.
Wait, they had 20,000 fans at today's show?
20,000
No,
fans.
it's 20,000 this weekend.
20,000.
And they had a year to sell those tickets.
To be fair,
And-
it's Texas and it's hot as
It's
balls
Texas.
down there.
But
And
isn't
the-
Globe Life domed?
So
It is
Yeah.
dome, yes.
it doesn't matter.
It's a retractable wood roof. It does matter. You're starting to sound like somebody else. Does your middle name have a T in it?
Let me tell you something, brother.
I give AEW a pass because of the fact that they've never really ran a live show in Texas like this before. Like y'all just
Their
want
first stadium
y'all
show
just
should have been in
want,
Jacksonville.
huh?
Their first stadium show, like actual stadium show in the U.S., should have been in Jacksonville,
Probably
their home
so.
base, or Chicago.
Yeah, let's do it at fucking.
Literally, the two places are guaranteed to do numbers.
Let's do it at Comiskey Park.
Okay.
Or whatever,
They could do it.
wherever
They could do it in Connecticut.
Yeah, let's do Wrenchler Field.
I wouldn't be shocked if they do an event at Fenway Park in a few years.
Yeah. Yeah. But anywho, so Tiffy versus Trish
Trish
Mhm.
Stratus.
for the WWE Women's title.
Trish Stratus.
Now, who would you rather? Who would win?
I wouldn't mind seeing Trish versus Jade at SummerSlam.
That match would be so fucking bad.
But
You
the
just don't
lead
like-
up to it could be really fun if
It
they
would-
do it right.
It's gonna be Tiffany Stratton. No, you're mistaken. Lita versus Jade.
Like, you have to turn the TV off.
Why?
He doesn't watch Modern Family.
Lita can't go anymore.
Lita couldn't go when she came.
That's why I
Lita
said.
Lita got them Brett Duffy knees. No,
That's why I said Lita versus. That's why I said Lita versus Jade would be bad.
no, they'll probably throw Lita in the battle royal. Now that I'm thinking about it.
She's not gonna. Dear God, please no.
She probably can't make it to the ring.
Summerella's gonna come back and not get a pop anymore.
Summer.
Summer Rae, you know the fuck I was talking about.
What about
What
Kelly
was it?
Kelly?
Which was the time? It was
Kelly
during a
Kelly's-
Rumble appearance.
She
appeared in
could,
a
but you know she's in TNA right now, right?
Kelly Kelly?
Oh.
Kelly Kelly's a heel. Kelly Kelly is what?
I don't think she's in TNA.
No, Kelly.
Isn't
what-
that? You're talking about
I
Alicia
think you're thinking
Fox?
Killer Kelly.
No. Kelly Kelly is a heel somewhere.
Probably.
Yeah, Kelly for some reason thinks her WWE career and impact was bigger than it really was.
I don't even keep up with her. I just know she married some hockey player.
Who?
Tori Wilson comes back.
And Michelle McCool will make her annual appearance.
I'm a fan of Michelle McCool here. A lot of people are saying that the only reason she's in the Hall of Fame is because she's Taker's wife.
That's
No,
She's a
no,
Hall of Famer.
no. Yeah,
based on the criteria of the late 2000s, early 2010s.
I would question. I would
Now,
question.
the only reason she's on
I,
LFG is because she's Taker's wife.
Where
I,
she?
I would
where-
question. I would question.
Charmel, Tori Wilson.
Yeah, she was in just a few weeks ago. She accompanied Team USA.
What
Because
the
she was
fuck was this?
it was a few weeks ago because she accompanied Team USA and she was a heel because she went on her real name Barbie Blank.
in TNA?
Yeah, I don't think she has a contract with them, but she accompanied Team USA to the ring and she was a heel
That's such a better wrestling name than Kelly Kelly.
because she went on her real name Barbie Blank. Because
Holy hell!
I saw a picture of it.
What else we got?
Yeah, May 25th.
Yeah,
Oh, she got buried under the. The fact that made no traction.
I
Hey,
mean,
get ready. TNA's getting a TV deal.
Yeah,
With who?
somebody.
We don't know. They're about to be live every week.
Yeah,
So
thanks to WWE.
Are they going to go streaming or are they going to try to go cable?
No, they're getting a cable deal. What did they say it's going to be like 10 million annually or something? Or they're seeking 10
they're
million
looking for 10
annually?
million annually. I don't know who they're getting though.
Look at somebody. Wrestling is
I don't think it's gonna be CW.
wrestling is cool again.
I wouldn't be shocked if it's Peacock.
Shit, they don't need to be CW. You know how many times shit gets preempted on CW?
Well, yeah, because they'll do like a random baseball
But
game.
yeah, but CW also loved pretty much NXT is their number one show.
CW because CW sucks. They need to go back to the old CW. Okay,
What was Smallville and
with the theme shows, not the fucking live action sports bull crap.
I mean, that's what draws TV nowadays. There's really like name one good show that's actually on TV. Every good
Dateline?
show is really on streaming services now.
You know what?
Regular
That's
TV is pretty much
because
live sports.
that's
No.
because you young whippersnappers are spoiled. Okay, back in my day, the best
back
TV
in my day
show.
when we had to use the antenna, we actually had to
Back
get
in
up to
my
change
day,
the
my
channel.
favorite show was the Cosby Show.
It actually was, and Full House.
Family Matters.
What about
Jamie
America's
Foxx Show.
funniest? What about America's Funniest Home Videos?
You know what? I don't have to.
Martin.
I don't have to take this. You don't know nothing about no damn Martin. I don't have to take this shit. You don't
What
know.
about Sister
If
Sister?
you tell me one thing that you know about Martin, I will genuinely be shocked.
His name is Martin Lawrence.
Shut up, Patrick. Shut up, stupid. What? What the hell does that got to do with
No.
it? You could have said anything. You could have said that he was in Bad Boys, that he was in Big Mama's house,
He was in College Road Trip.
College Road Trip. You said that his last name is Lawrence. Is that legit all you know about him?
No. No,
I-
you already said
that-
Bad Boys, and then Patrick said his name's Martin, so I was like,
No,
oh,
that's who I'm
I'm
talking
thinking of this
to.
shitty Disney movie.
well, actually, to be perfectly honest, I kind of took a guess on that.
Dear God,
Oh, you really didn't think his real name was Martin Lawrence?
are you
No,
fucking
I
serious?
no, but the thing is, I know there's a Martin Lawrence, and I know Martin Lawrence is black, so put two and two together, and there you
What
go.
the
Wait,
fuck?
hold on. You didn't know
Oh
Martin-
my God!
Martin Lawrence starred in Martin?
You didn't even
I-
watch Martin.
I didn't
How
know-
the fuck are you act like you just watched it?
Yeah,
It's
what a-
on it's on Max.
You don't fucking watch Martin.
yeah, Martin, Moesha.
What
you
what
know,
floor?
these
What
shows.
Bobby
what floor?
watches Mike and Molly.
What floor did bro? Oh, please, what floor did bro man stay on?
Didn't say I watched it. I just said it's on there.
Oh, okay. Because I was about to say, I'm about to ask you some questions to test you.
No,
what floor did bro man stay on?
I watched the Steve Harvey show. That was my, and the Raines brothers.
That's how he fucking laughs.
And then Smart Guy I watched. That was on WB.
Wait a minute. What did you watch?
Smart Guy, WB.
Dude, that show was so.
I love that show.
He quit.
I know he did.
You know he quit because he couldn't. They were trying. What was it? They kept trying to put him in like childish situations or some shit, but he was getting older.
Well, yeah, I think he just aged out.
What is this motherfucking sentence?
Now, what about the Hugleys with DL Hughley?
To watch the Hugleys. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. So back to Evolution. So we have Stephanie Vacour, Ivy Nile, Nia Jax, Nikki Bella, Natalia.
Hold on,
Max-
let me answer a question real fast. It's because of the fact that Trish has a name. It's not out of the realm of possibility. Theoretically, you're absolutely right. She should not beat Tiffany Stratton. But then again, this is Triple H's booking, so I wouldn't fucking be surprised.
No, but I could see 1 month reign, then Jade Cargill beats her, and then Naomi cashes in Money in the Bank. And then you're off to the races.
Who needs a reset is fucking EO, dear God.
Io just needs to be on TV.
That's what I'm saying, dude. She appears backstage. She doesn't even
She
appear
hasn't.
on the TV.
She's the only champion that has held her title that hasn't defended it since like after WrestleMania.
He's booked the tag titles better. That's the funny part. That's the funny part.
They booked R-Truth firing and rehiring better.
Jesus.
So anyway, back to the Evolution. So where were we? Stephanie Vacour, Ivy Nile, Nia Jax, Nikki Bella, Natalia, Maxine Dupree, Kalani Jordan, Jada Parker, Lola Vice, Lash Legend, Izzy Dame, Tatum Paxley, Zelina Vega, Julia, and Candice LeRae.
Stephanie Vacour is gonna win that. Is gonna win that match.
It's gonna be Vacour.
It's gonna be
AJ Lee's gonna win if she's in it.
No, the fuck, she's not. She'll be one of the finalists, but she's good. She's not gonna win it.
But yeah, Vacour's logical, unless there is a chance that they could just give it to Nikki Bella.
Dear God, can we?
Yeah, I can see that too, but don't put that out in the fucking universe.
Yeah, you get a final four of Candice LeRae, Nia Jax, Michelle McCool.
Nia Jax is probably one of the first ones out.
Well, yeah, they'll do the typical, oh, she's a giant, so everybody has to go. The odds-on favorite needs to have everybody push her out.
How many TNA stars appear in this?
Slamovich to hype up the Jordan, what will be the Jordan Grace versus Marsha Slamovich match at Slammiversary. Because I think they're doing title for title, so someone's winning both.
Could be Masha.
Because then Jordan can finally just go up to the main roster like she needs to.
This is how WWE does their swap after TNA let Trick win the TNA title.
Fair enough. Are they finally going to give it to Mike Santana? Is that the end game with Trick?
I don't know. I still think it's probably going back. No, it'll go Santana because Henry's leaving at the end of the year.
Hendry's going to be WWE by.
Say his name in here.
I believe
He's straight to main roster, I'm guessing.
No, he's
Yeah.
not. He's going to NXT.
No, he's been in NXT. He's appeared more in NXT than half the NXT roster.
That man somehow jumped fucking Wesley in the NXT totem pole, and he's not even in NXT.
Yeah. Wesley, he freaking got what?
They
His,
kept him down too long.
his
Should have moved up after he lost to Oba
yeah. Oba's probably gonna move up probably around Rumble time.
next year. They have one guy right now that has like any sort of threat to Oba, and that's Jasper Troy.
And because both Ethan Page and Ricky Saints aren't long for NXT anymore.
Losers heading up.
Because Page is ready and he's been there for what, a year now?
Yeah. But Ricky Starks is also ready.
Ricky Starks probably is gonna
Sorry, Ricky Saints.
Ricky Saints. He's
Abby
going wherever
fucking
Cody ends up.
hates Abby hates fucking Ricky Saints.
I don't blame her.
Because we went to
He
the
has-
AEW event, she's like, "Why is everyone cheering for the dude with the stupid pose?"
He has a genuine douche face.
Don't
You're
talk about
mean.
Ricky Saints that way. Is that all the
So-
matches for Evolution?
No,
Oh wait,
we still
have
got
Rhea.
no, we
Io.
still got Raquel and Roxanne versus Charlotte and Alexa versus Sol Ruka and Zarya versus the newly reformed Kabuki Warriors for the tag
Charlotte
titles.
and Alexa.
Unless
Might
they
as well
want
give it
to,
to him.
unless they want to keep the well, if typical tradition keeps going, the Judgment Day got leveled at the end of their segment, so more than likely they're gonna win and continue to tease the Liv Morgan Memorial Tour. After Bobby just quit listening to us.
I'm listening.
Done. Bobby's in high school right now.
I'm in high school. What do you want from me?
You're
Bobby
watching
hit
High
the-
School. You're
You say
watching High School Musical.
What?
That's
What
my
do you-
niece's. That's my niece's favorite soundtrack. She makes me listen to it in the car all the time.
I don't believe that.
Oh yeah, I've had to
But I
do
don't think
the
she makes you listen to it. I think you make her listen to it.
well. That's beside the point.
All right, so there's 2 matches left. The NXT title match, Jordan Grace is probably gonna win, and then Rhea Io,
Yeah,
which Rhea's
Jordan's
probably,
gonna win
which
the-
Rhea's winning.
yeah.
That's gonna main event. That big nose motherfucker is not gonna be able to control himself from giving Rhea the moment in the main event.
Who?
Triple H.
Well, what other match would you?
Honestly, I'd consider the Battle Royal main event, and I'd consider Tiffany versus Trish main event,
But
but it's gonna be Io versus Rhea,
yeah, probably.
and Io's first title defense since WrestleMania.
And she didn't even have the title at WrestleMania, did she?
Yeah, she did. She defended literally all her title defenses have been against Rhea Ripley.
Oh yeah, they had that triple threat match with Bianca.
They had the triple threat. They had the Bianca referee match, and then now Evolution. She's had 3 defenses, and all of them have involved Rhea Ripley.
Well, every women's world title match has involved Rhea Ripley.
I mean, I don't blame her. She's over.
So was Zack Ryder.
So is Zach Gowen.
Woo woo woo.
You know it. Oh, radio.
That theme song slapped.
Which one? The remixed one or the?
Not a normal one. Radio. If he was able to keep that song when he hit the Indies, he definitely probably would have.
Oh yeah.
It's better than the always ready one he has right now.
I'm not a
Someone made a
fan.
good point. Who was it? It was Owens. How do you call yourself the indie god when you're trying your hardest to get off the indies?
That's exactly it. But nobody will sign him.
I think it's a him thing.
Oh, definitely. He's a
It
douche.
has to be.
He's a
No, I wouldn't go
douche.
that far. I don't think he wants to go back to the Zack Ryder name with WWE, and WWE doesn't see any value in the name Matt Cardona name.
And then fucking what? AEW won't. Even when his best friend worked there, Cody Rhodes, really did nothing. Couldn't get
Yeah, I
him
don't get
signed.
why they didn't offer him a deal with AEW.
I could also see it where AEW offered him a deal, and Matt's like, "No, I can make more money wrestling in freaking Portland, Maine, in front of 14 people."
It's probably what we should call it.
Yeah, I got to go to bed. Ugh.
We will maybe be back next week. Who the hell knows?
Yeah, we'll see.
Any parting words, Bobby?
Ugh.
Live long and prosper. Bro Chachos.
Are you watching Modern Family?
No, I'm playing fucking NCAA.
You think
Oh,
Bobby's watching
26?
Modern Family? Bobby, have you ever watched Modern Family?
I've seen an episode.
Patrick, you watch Modern
I've
Family
seen it.
too? You watch The Office?
No, I don't watch that crap.
Yeah. The Office is great. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Office is hit or miss.
And it
Some
hits.
episodes I've seen that are effing hilarious, and there's some that are just like, why is this on my TV?
Well, that's with any show.
No, because like I never seen a Fresh Prince episode I fucking hated.
I mean,
I don't think I've ever seen Fresh Prince all the way through.
Fresh Prince is
But-
a classic.
I was too young when it was originally on, and then I just never got into it.
It's like just nothing but replays on it now. That Friends, The Office, and 2.5 Men. It's just nothing. Just all that's where all the replays are now. Shows.
No, Big Bang. Big Bang and Young Sheldon are.
Do you know that they still make $20 million a year?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's insane. Because they have the reruns on
I was like,
Nickelodeon. They have it on TBS. I want to say they have it like on VH1 if that's still a channel.
MTV has some.
MTV does it, and then they got the streaming. They're on Max.
Yeah, the Friends people have made bank off of.
Friends is stupid.
They still make like 20-30 million dollars each off just straight going it being
Well,
That's
I
what
mean,
I'm
Matt
saying,
Perry
in
doesn't make anything
syndication.
anymore.
syndication. It
his family
Because
does.
Friends is still on syndication. It comes on right after NXT.
That's
Yeah.
what
Friends is on like 5 different channels. It's stupid. Like anytime you like go through a channel, you're like, oh, a rerun of this show. It's always Friends.
And it's been off the air for 20 years. That's what's stupid about it.
Friends or Seinfeld, which is better?
Seinfeld.
See, I
And-
don't even see any Seinfeld reruns anymore.
It's on Comedy Central.
That's why Comedy Central has been funny in years.
But Seinfeld made like, I want to say like maybe close to $1 billion off both their Hulu and then now their Netflix deals.
Yeah.
So, and then they did a really good job with their DVD sets. So they probably made a crap ton of money on that. Because I bought them.
Most of these rerun shows, most of them don't even have to work anymore.
No.
Like Full House people don't fucking really work anymore.
Full
Besides
House.
Stamos.
Family Matters. Family Matters is still on a fucking TBS early in the morning.
Yeah, none of them do. You don't see any of them anywhere now.
Family
I mean,
Matters
you
is on.
see Eddie fucking trainees, but other than that, you don't really see any
Shut-
of them.
Well, what? You know what? Let's go off the air. Let's go off the air. That's it. That's it. Because you about to offend somebody you don't even know it. Oh my god! I can't believe you said that. Let's
Am I
go.
wrong?
Let's go off the air. They're called transgender. Let's respect their. who
Wait,
they are.
Eddie Winslow.
Oh God! Don't lead him down that rabbit hole, please.
My favorite net show was Waldo.
Geraldo
do.
Waldo
Waldo was
Geraldo
fucking
Waldo
hilarious.
Faldo.
Jr. Wait.
It'd be like the most serious moment, and this dude would just be like, "Yeah," and just say something stupid after.
I had a crush on Laura back in the day.
The most wild
Laura?
Family Matters episode was when they it's a gun episode where like one of their classmates just got like randomly fucking shot in the parking lot.
All right, I got a scholarship offer from Middle Tennessee, baby. Are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
Cause I got scholarship offers from Oregon.
That's because I didn't pick Oregon as one of my top 10 teams.
You get scholarships from really every team, even if you don't have them in your top 10.
You shut the fuck up. Can I experience this for myself?
No, because when you go picking hats and you're picking between community colleges, you'll know.
Shut up.
I have to get NCAA.
Dude, so I got a question for you. So does Madden doesn't show up in your library yet, does it? Huh?
No,
What?
it's not going to show up till probably the end of the month.
I did the same thing Brandon did. I got the bundle. They had like a bundle for like $140. It was like the Elite Edition of Madden 26 and NCAA.
I don't know if I'm gonna get Madden this year.
I heard it was pretty good this year, actually.
I'll probably
It's
still.
like that every year.
Yeah. I'm waiting for
I don't know.
NCAA basketball to come back.
You got like 3 more years.
I thought they were doing it for.
It's not coming till like 27 or 28.
Oh, that's a bummer.
NBA 2K's high as fuck. They think for anyone's dropping $100 for that fucking pre-order for NBA.
Yeah, I have last year's NBA. I might just stick with that.
Oh shit! I didn't even pick
That
Tulsa.
That game was not good this year.
Which one?
2K 25.
25. No.
25.
That was not a good game.
The only game I get consistently is the show. I don't know why, but baseball,
this year.
baseball games slap. They're fun to play.
The last few show games haven't.
Yeah. Well, this is my first year I have a PS5, so.
You buy
Wait a
the same
minute.
Indian
This is
man
your
Bobby did?
first year.
I bought my PS5 back in November.
So wait a minute. Wait. You brought you a PlayStation 5 when the PlayStation 6 is about to come out.
Yes.
You're gonna play GTA next year.
When's PS6 coming out?
Willie's gonna
2020, probably 27, 28.
Willie's gonna be like, I just bought a PlayStation 4.
And then he'll
Guess you got the PS3, bitches.
Oh, sorry.
and then he'll cosplay as Victoria going to pick it up.
Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. You're so disrespectful. This is why you get cussed out. You were so disrespectful.
When Brock Purdy's season ends in week 2 when you get cussed out by Willie,
don't
come crawling to us.
You were so disrespectful. What is wrong with you?
When Ricky Pearsall gets shot again,
oh my god. Oh my gosh.
And this is where we call it
Oh, oh.
night night.
Oh well.
I didn't even fucking apply to the school. Why the fuck would I want to go to UConn? I don't want to go to that shit.
Come on. UConn made it to a bowl game last year, I think.
It's okay. Was it Mississippi State? I think it is. They have 0 stars.
Mississippi State. I didn't pick them. I picked Missouri, Baylor.
At least in my dynasty, I saw they had 0 stars. Like Delaware had more stars than them.
Fucking
Oh, the
Delaware.
home of
Delaware
legendary
Blue
Joe
Hens.
Flacco.
Speak of the fucking devil. The Delaware Blue Hens are offering you a full athletic scholarship. You show the worth
Full
of it.
ride. Full ride.
Come on. Pick a school like that. Don't bitch out and go to.
They weren't
I'm
in the
gonna
game.
go to Texas.
They weren't in the game last year, were they?
No,
I don't
they
remember
just,
that.
they just became Division 1 this year.
The Colonia Athletic Association. That's where
There's
legendary
one.
Joe Flacco went.
I'll end it there. Adios.
All right. Good night.